The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Central Kentucky high school football starts now. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Welcome to Frederick Douglass High School in Lexington. It's week 5 on Glycod. I'm Chris Labar. He's former U of L Cardinal Joey Hamilton. Welcome to Corbin and Frederick Douglass, two teams that likely will play deep into the postseason.
Definitely, Corbin has been in the playoffs many years, and this new program here at Douglass, 8-year program, 5 years since Coach McPeak's been there, they've been in the playoffs and have won a championship. So it's going to be a huge class of 4A and a 6A Titans, if you want to call them.
Both teams met last year. They look different than they did last year, especially Corbin on defense, replacing 9 starters.
Well, Corbin had some twins last year they had to replace, but they've got a new coach, a new system, It's new, but it's not. It's a new look, but they're still winning games.
Both these head coaches familiar with one another. Luke Sammons at Corbin, Nate McPeak at Douglass, former Marshall offensive lineman.
Yeah, the guys from West Virginia out there, the Green Herd. The rumbling Green Herd, or is that what they call them up there? I'm not quite
Thundering
sure.
Herd.
The Thundering Herd. Okay, but Randy Moss and those guys up there, it'll be an excellent battle of two guys that know each other. They'll know each other's game plan. They'll know each other's what they want to do, short yards, what they want to do, long yardage. It's a matter of teams making plays.
Cade Elam, a very accomplished quarterback for Corbin, his 3rd year as a starter. In Douglass, new look offensive line. They put up 50 last week against Tates Creek.
They put up 50. If they get that running game going, they can do that. But, those young guys in the defensive backfield, they've got to make some plays back there. I know Coach talked about being more physical from his back 7, so we'll see what's going to happen here. I'm excited to watch this game. I really am.
Welcome aboard. Should be a fantastic matchup. More coverage on the other side. You're watching Glycod.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglass High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next-level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Luke Salmons, head coach at Corbin, joins me, and Luke 3-0 despite the off week last week. How would you summarize the first month of your season?
It's all good. I mean, we're not, it's all new for me, but at the same time, it's a challenge, in a good way. I mean, it was taking over a successful program and, just figuring out where we're at and, keeping a lot of the same things that they've done, but, also making it part of what I do too. So, it's different, but very proud of our kids and our program and coaches. Just, being 3-0 is a good start, and we got a tough task, Friday.
This team this year, obviously you weren't familiar with the kids last year, but just speak about some of the experienced players that you've inherited this year at Corbin.
Yeah, I mean, from Kate Elam to Cam Eastat, Jonah Mahan, a lot, Reeder, Keegan Reeder, and, just there's a lot of, we replaced a lot of kids from last year. Had an outstanding season and team, but those kids were ready, you could tell, and they bought in day one, and that's what all good programs do, it seems like, and that's how Corbin has been. So I just feel like, they've stepped up and kind of taken a leadership role. It's their year, their senior year, a lot of them, and the younger kids have stepped up as well, so the sophomores and juniors as well. So, and that's what all programs do, it's the next guy up, and, they're getting better every week.
No game last week. How did you guys prepare for your next one here tonight?
Well, I mean, a lot of it was out of our control. So we did what we could last week, Then once, we were, that game wasn't allowed to play, then we started prepping like normal on Sunday for, our next opponent, which is Frederick Douglass. So, nothing really changed a whole lot. Maybe a little bit of rest, but that's about it.
I know you're very familiar with Coach McPeak, having played with him at Marshall on the O-line. What do you admire most about this Douglass program?
Well, I mean, they're talented. They're a new program. So anytime that there's a lot of challenges that comes with that. And they've always been outstanding and always well coached. And I've known them for a long time, and I was in his wedding, so I'm familiar with them. And anytime you're coaching high school football and having success, and, I respect almost everybody because it's a challenging thing, and coaching takes a lot of time and effort and energy, and a lot of kids go to college, and, he's winning games and changing lives, it seems like. So, anytime you're doing all those things, I respect him a ton, and especially as a friend. Both
these programs will have larger games this year, unquestionably. What's the significance of the game tonight?
I think it's an opportunity. I think it's two great programs, and communities and fans, and people who love football love to see great games and great teams compete and play, so they can talk about it and see who's the best and bragging rights and all that. So, and it's a great challenge, for both programs. Anytime you're going to face two good football teams playing, that's what you want to see in high school football, and that's what makes it fun.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides start with next level savings.
Drive home the new 2024 Kia Forte or crowd favorite 2024 Kia Soul. Your choice, just $199 down and $199 a month. And score 0.9% on select models, like the hot new 2024 Kia Sorento and 2024 Kia Sportage.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
I love Head Start.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Now for a look at tonight's weather forecast presented by Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. They offer the right equipment for the right job. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, 1111 Winchester Road. And a huge thank you to their support here on Glycod. Again, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. The weather is actually flawless, a little bit humid, but temps down into the low 80s. There is a very slight chance of rain. And Joey, as we piggyback a bit off of Coach Salmon's comments, this program is of Corbin. I mean, takes a backseat to no program in Kentucky.
No, they're on a 39 regular game win streak, and they're looking forward to move forward. And you get to play your best friend. So, the guy you're in his wedding. So, what more fun could that be?
We will step aside and have some comments from Nathan McPeak, head coach of the Broncos. That conversation on the way back. Thanks again for watching us. It's Week 5 on Glycod.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep-sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
You're struggling with something in school. Sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech 24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Well, Nate, a comeback performance last week versus Tate's Creek, a really solid game offensively. What encouraged you the most?
I thought our offense played really well. I thought our offensive line came off the ball. I made some changes from the manual game due to, some performance and penalties and things. And, I thought we did a really good job up front. And, our running backs ran really hard. It was nice to have Peyton Smith back, and get him going and get him some carries. I think his first carry was a touchdown. So, and his load will continue to increase as he continues getting healthier. But, I thought Jackson ran the ball well against some of his reads and made some really good runs. And I thought he played his best game of the year from the quarterback position.
You've got 4 pretty balanced and talented running backs. How do you keep everybody happy?
I mean, it's a rotation, and it's going to be based upon performance. Right now I'd say 2 or 3 of those guys are grading out a little higher than the others, so they'll get a little bit more carries and playing time than some of the other guys. And it's just, it's performance-based business. And, as we continue moving through the season and whoever's playing well, and, that's what we'll do. And, we've moved Dakari out a little bit to receiver and, trying to become a little bit more athletic there since Darion Talbert's out with an injury right now. And he did a really good job. And then obviously we're doing some, wildcat packages with Dakari at quarterback and put that on film last week. And I think that's something moving forward we can continue to work and implement in our offense just to get an athlete the ball in space.
Over the next 3 weeks, you've got 2 home games and 2 opportunities to really boost your RPI. Has that been discussed a lot this week?
Several times. Our team's very well aware of the situation. And, right now we're 10th in RPI. I don't think if you were to ask anybody, they would say we're a 10th 6A team. But, at the end of the day, we are 2-2. And, we lost 2 opportunities to increase our RPI at the 6A level with Manual and Trinity. And, we didn't win those games. And, but we have an opportunity these next 2 weeks to get right back up in the top 5. But we got to win. We got to beat a really good Corbin team who hadn't lost a regular season game, I think, in 4 years. We were close last year down at their place, but I think Boyle's the only team that's beat them out of the playoffs the last 3 years. So they're used to winning. It's going to be a tough ball game. And then, we go into our bye week next week and got 2 weeks to prepare for Louisville Male, which is obviously a top 2 team right now in the state and in RPI. So it doesn't get any easier. Our schedule is very tough. And, once we finish up Boyle at the end of the year, I think we'll be very well tested. Hopefully we're healthy for a playoff run.
So Luke Sammons, let's talk about him, Coach, former O-line member at Marshall. How would you describe his mentality and what impresses you the most about his coaching?
I mean, obviously he's a good friend of mine. We played together and battled for 3 straight years. He was a year ahead of me, but we played beside each other and on the same offensive line and in the same meetings for years. And so, you become brothers, and he does a really good job. I would say we're very similar in the fact that we're very demanding. We're physical guys. He has a mantra of ride or die in his program, and he did at Cabell Midland and at Lawrence County. And, that's just what that represents, is just kind of like, what we talk about with physicality, so, I mean, they're going to be a physical football team, and they have an elite quarterback that's playing at an elite level. I mean, when I've watching these first 3 games, they weren't able to play last week with the, stuff going on down in Laurel County. But, I mean, when you watch the tape of the first 3 games, I mean, I think he's only missed 4 or 5 passes all year. So, I mean, he's playing at an elite level, the Elam kid, and we're going to have to do some really good things to slow him down.
On defense, they've got a lot of new faces, losing, I think, 9 of 11 from last year. Perhaps maybe a little bit of a growth there needed to stop your offense tonight.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, we're going to have to put up some points, but they were pretty good. Obviously, we got shut out for the first time, I think, in the history of our program. Last week, I don't know, I'd have to go back and look, but if I remember correctly, it's just a situation where, they had the Smith twins and they dominated a game last year that are both at UK now. So, but it was a heck of a game and a battle, and we anticipate that this tonight. And like I said, we definitely got to put up some points because Elam's playing at elite level and they have big receivers. That concerns me a little bit, with our DBs being a little shorter than Lowe and Terrion last year, which are obviously at Michigan and Northwestern for a reason. Our DB struggled last week against Tates Creek at times, didn't do what we were supposed to do, and hopefully they can play better tonight. It's been a major focus for us this week.
Comments from head coach Nathan McPeak. We'll be right back after this.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Let's get real. You could go to work right after high school, but spend a little time with us and we'll give you a better chance to do more, be more, and earn more. College for the real world. College for your world.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Whether it's your first time or your latest,
Let Tim Rose find your dream home. Tim is a licensed real estate agent with Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty in Lexington. Tim is a seasoned and fair negotiator who's willing to go far and wide for clients all over Kentucky. Check out #TimRoseSold across all social media where pricing matters. Tim Rose and Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty. Together, we do more.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
This broadcast is authorized by Frederick Douglass High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. Joey, let's take a look at the keys to the game tonight, presented by Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. They strive to keep your trucks moving through outstanding parts availability and unmatched service, all while glorifying Jesus Christ and building relationships. What's most important tonight for Corbin?
Corbin, you're going to look at them trying to stop the running game. Of course, Coach talked about their running game last week, how they improved, how Coach McPeak talked about how they improved. So that's what Corbin, they're going to stop that Bronco running game tonight. Second of all, they're going to have to get the connection going, the Elam to East Step connection. You know, they've done real well. They've got a nice passing attack out there. They continue that. And third key for them is same as it ever was. You know, they got a new coach, but, you know, the Corbin fans, the Corbin family, they're expecting the same result. So, and he's proven that so far. They're 3-0, and they've won big. So those are the keys to the game for Corbin.
And for Frederick Douglass, certainly a lot centers behind that strong offensive line.
Oh, yes. First of all, you know, they have to – well, I put them in a different order, but I've got right there, they've got to control the line of scrimmage. And if they do what they did last week, control the line of scrimmage where coaches put a few new people, as you heard, in a different spot, they'll do well. Second of all, they have to prevent turnovers and penalties. You know, they had some fumbles against Trinity in the turnover situation, penalties versus Manual on big plays, which negated that win for them. You know, otherwise I think they would have came out victorious. And last of all, the defensive play of the back seven. They need to get more physical, and those DBs need to continue to grow, and they have to try to contain this Corbin offense tonight.
It's a big ball game. It's certainly not the largest either team will play, but certainly for Douglass, I think maybe more important, they're at home, and they need a credible win to boost that RPI.
Well, they definitely need a credible win to boost the RPI. They've got Mail coming up, but they have lost to Manual. They've lost to Trinity. And you know, for them, if they can get this win tonight, if they could possibly get the win against Mail, they would boost them up. Right now, they're 9th in RPI in the actually 10th in RPI in 6A, you know, right behind St. X and Oldham County. So, you know, their opponents they have coming up, Mail, that would be the only one I see coming up 6A-wise. And then they have this Corbin team, which is 8th in 4A. If they can get those two wins, boost up their RPI, it would be a big boost for Coach McPeak. And like you said, this is fun. You know, it's gonna be fun. You're gonna get out there. You know, like you said, Chris, these games aren't the biggest of the year, but they will be very competitive, and it will show them where they're going to be at in the future.
Corbin now taking the field. Frederick Douglass right behind them. We'll take one more quick timeout. Kickoff on the other side of this pause from Glycod.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
From Glycod, it's Central Kentucky High School football, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Never underestimate you. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky, Community Action Council, New Vista, Tech 24, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, and Fast Signs. Now to the field for all the action from Glycod on Central Kentucky High School football. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Alongside our producer, Steve Bird, and former University of Louisville Cardinal Joey Hamilton, I'm Chris LeBar. Welcome back to the farm. Homecoming night at Frederick Douglass. It's week 5, perhaps the strongest matchup in the state tonight as Corbin will take on Frederick Douglass. It will be Douglass football in this series, only the second all-time matchup. Corbin winning last year, 6-0, and the Broncos trying to turn the tables here in the return to Lexington.
First of all, when you talk about homecoming, I thought you were supposed to have a lighter opponent. And you pick one of the top teams in the state, at least top 4A for sure, along with Boyle County, the 2 top 4A teams. And, and, wow, homecoming tonight against Corbin. Imagine that.
Who did you guys play for homecoming for the Cards?
We had Akron, actually. We played Akron, Jerry Faust. Actually, I had 5 catches for 152 yards, a couple TDs.
That's a quick side kick there to start this game, and Douglass returning up to the 44-yard line. It's returned by Corey Fields, and the Broncos will start with very favorable field position. Again, a new-look offensive line. Only Austin Harmon has started every game in one spot. He's the left tackle. The left guard is Stephen Aranda. Lavelle Martin, the center. The right side of the line, Razian Gillespie and Jackson Dials. Jackson, a Western Kentucky commit. The quarterback, Jackson Stroutman, 6'1", junior. 359 pass yards, 8 touchdowns, and 4 very balanced running backs, with the receivers including Avion Chenault and Dakari Talbert. First down and 10. First play from scrimmage. And welcome to week 5 as Stroutman is in the gun. And he's going to dump it across the 45, out close to the 50. Nice pickup on first down for Douglass.
Yeah, straight hitch route. Just receiver runs 6 yards, stops, catch, pitch and catch, easy. Gained about 8 yards on that.
Yes, Braylon Moss on the grab. Braylon 1 catch last week for 13 yards. This, a pickup of about 9, and second down and short. Douglass.
That's what they need right there. It's a nice way to start the game off, just something positive. Quick 6, 7, 8 yard routes. See what the receivers can do.
Second down and short, and out in the flat. That's Dakari Talbert in space, and Talbert across the 40 down to the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 14 yards and a quick first down.
And as we talked about the run game for the Broncos, the first 2 plays, they throw the ball. So they're going to a little something different than what they did last week. Just trying to spread it out, trying to keep Corbin honest, and been very positive with it.
With the emergence of Peyton Smith at running back last week, Dakari Talbert, primary rusher for most of the year, has been flagged to a receiving position, and that's really bolstered and strengthened 2 positions at once. From the 35, it's first down and 10, and a short side handoff, and about no gain as the Corbin defensive front is very stiff. That is Peyton Smith on the carry.
It's Chase Hatfield right there, defensive tackle. Nice stop right there by the defensive line. The Corbin Red Hounds. Farrell Watts back there also with him. He was getting a lot of time there until the backfield got healthy there for the Broncos.
So second down and 10. First drive of the game. Broncos with 1 first down. And Chenault in motion, and Chenault's going to get the hand as he seeks the edge, and Avion accelerates, and a first down, I think, as he's ushered out right at the stick and the 25-yard line.
Very nice run play, just basically a sweep right there. Hands it to him, and linemen just get out and reach. They go too far, they push him out. They can angle them, they push down, and Avion does the rest. Big third down play here for the Corbin Redhounds, and also big third down play here for the Broncos.
So just a smidgen short is Chenault, 3rd down and 1 from 26-yard line.
So we talked about that big offensive line here. Let's see what they do with them.
Got a lot of size. The point of attack for Douglas on 3rd down and short. And we're going to have a game's first penalty.
Let's see who they call that on, because looked like the Broncos were pointing at the Redhounds, and the Redhounds are pointing at the Broncos. They're going to call it offsides there.
So that's a free 5 and a first down for the Broncos.
And they did that a lot last week against Tate's Creek. They just pulled Tate's Creek off time and time again. Very solid drive thus far for the Broncos here. Off the pooch kick, got positive yardage and 2 passes, then a run, and then another sweep there. So very positive stuff for the Broncos.
2 receivers to the near side. Stroutman's going to try to find one of them, and Chenault in for an easy 6.
Wow. Very easy 6 right there. Looked like they were playing a soft green, what we call green, or 3-deep coverage. And Chenault just did a little post right there. Is what the DB didn't even go inside with him and just threw it up, and he was just wide open.
Chenault's 14th career receiving score, and the Broncos a very quick drive and a 6-zip start.
And that was very, very easy, but very positive there for the Broncos.
Stephen Aranda on for the point after.
And I love this guy. I think this guy has a heck of a leg for a lineman.
And Aranda's kick is up and through, and the Broncos a sizzling start. They lead Corbin tonight 7-0. We'll step aside. More coverage after this timeout from Glycod.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Stroutman to Chenault from 19 yards unofficially, and Douglas, very impressive start, Joey Hamilton.
Oh my gosh, impressive, beyond impressive. But you know, sometimes though, when drives are that easy and teams score so quickly, the rest of the game becomes a mind game. Like, we did it so quick, we did it so easy, we can do this every play, and then all of a sudden the defense turns their tail and they're like, no, not again. And the offense has trouble because it's just in your mind. You just think it's that easy, and it's really not.
Colton Creekmore, Cam Estep back for Corbin, and Stephen Aranda, the place kicker, also moonlights as the left guard. And he will pound it just short of the goal line. It's scooped up by Creekmore. And Creekmore with a crease and slung out as he crosses the 20-yard line.
Very nice coverage right there by the Broncos. And, you know, the kicker, he puts it back there, you know, for a lineman. Like I said, I love him. He puts it back there to the 1-2 yard line, if not in the goal line, almost every time. What a weapon. What a weapon.
Corbin offensive line certainly looks a lot different than it did last year. Jace Hatfield, left tackle. Seth Jones is the left guard. Jacob White, the center, the right side. Jonathan Miller, and the lone returning starters. Right tackle, Keegan Reeder. Cade Elam, a credible quarterback, 3-year starter. And he'll have it first down and 10 and an inside handoff, and not a lot of room inside on first down and 10. The handoff in the belly of Cole Stevens.
Yeah, Marcus Newcomb in there with a host of other Broncos making a nice play. But this spread offense is going to challenge the back seven right there. They're going to run here and there, but most of the time they're going to put it up in the air, and they're going to see what these young guys do back there.
Top receiving targets, Noah Sima, Eli Petrowski, and Cam Estep. Estep, 22 grabs on the year, and he's the intended target there, dislodged and incomplete, nearly picked off by safety Sion Khan.
Yeah, a little fake handoff right there, rolls right, then tries to come back to his main man, and he throws it, but there's double coverage right there, almost an interception. Would not have been good there for Corbin.
Third down and long.
A little discombobulated there on the offensive look.
Just across the 20 as the Red Hounds try to respond after a very impressive opening score for Douglas. 19-yard reception by Avion Chenault. Third down and long, and that ball is grabbed, and it's going to be caught for a first down across midfield for the Red Hounds.
It's an easy pitch and catch. Creekmore on the catch there, I believe. Just a nice throw, nice catch right on the outside, on the over the top. Working against that young defense. First down, almost to midfield now.
That was pretty good coverage on the outside as well.
It was great coverage, but it's just a better catch and throw.
Creekmore, his 16th catch of the year, and a bobbled snap grabbed by Elam. And out for a couple of yards loss as Elam trying to jet back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just lost the ball there. Had a little quick screen going there. I was wondering if linemen were going to be downfield, but seeing the ball thrown behind the line of scrimmage, no lineman downfield, but incomplete's the best thing that could have happened for him there.
Second down and 10.
Bronco defense coordinated by Jeffrey Poe, -3 on turnovers this year. That's certainly got to improve for this team to take a deep trek in the postseason. Second down at 10. And Elam up in the pocket, rifles it on a cross. It's caught by Creekmore for the second time. And a first down.
Nice pitch and catch right there, just finding his man. Looked like he got him right there. That was
Noah Sima on the catch.
Simon just doing a little crossing route right there, just letting everybody go deep and just coming right underneath, catching that ball, getting another first down. And you wonder if he was going to run that one. I didn't know if he was going to run that or not, and he just kind of drew everyone to him, then threw it, hit his man wide open underneath. Positive gain. First down, Corbin.
Up to the 35-yard line, so Corbin had a third down and long from their 20. And a couple of pass plays has moved it into Douglas territory, this time just outside the 35-yard line. There's Stevens on a sprint hand, and he'll take it for modest yardage inside.
Just a little simple, easy handoff right there. Man-on-man blocking right there, nobody pulling. Everyone just kind of trying to push their man in or push their man out. I think more of the run here is just to keep them honest. I think Corbin is looking to pass and go deep and go across the middle, find Sima, find Creekmore, find those guys, and just think that's more of their offense. But this run game is just enough to keep you honest.
Second down and long. And Elam facing pressure from Buse, and Elam's going to sling it down to the boundary, and that ball will be incomplete.
Yeah, one of those plays looking for his receiver there, Cam Estep, and Estep had about a step on the defender, but the ball is overthrown a little bit. And then you'll probably see a lot more of that tonight. Like rolling right, rolling left, looking for his guys. Challenging that young defense back there.
Well, the misfire by Elam, that certainly doesn't happen a lot. He is a remarkably precise 78% completions on the year.
Hey, when you play shortstop and you're a baseball guy, you've got to throw it on time.
Third down and long. This is Estep trying to bounce it out, and he'll be well short of a first down as he's tripped up at the 31.
Yeah, you don't see him back there in the backfield too often. He's got a few carries this year. He's more of the pass catcher, but, hey, fourth down, you're in fourth down territory. Big play here. I'm looking for Sima or Creekmore right here.
Looks like it's fourth down and about 4. Is Corbin going to go for it here for the first fourth down opportunity for either team?
Yeah, too far to kick a field goal and too short to punt it. Changing the field either way.
And a great catch. This is Creekmore in the crease, and he spins for a first down inside the Bronco red zone to the 18-yard line.
What a pretty play right there. A little play action, fake to the back. The receiver goes up 3 yards, 4 yards, just enough to get the first thing. Cuts across the middle and like a little semi-slant first down. Move the chains.
And just like that, Corbin going hurry up as they flank it out to the outside. And that's Creekmore again, and Creekmore down the sideline and a first down. It'll be first down and goal. Corbin inside the 10-yard line.
He took a big hit right there as he took that big hit from Cedric Works and still stays on his feet and gets the first down. Got to wrap up. The DB did not wrap up right there. Didn't wrap up, and next thing you know, first down, Redhounds.
Yeah, Creekmore with 3 grabs on this drive. And Corbin trying to respond after an early Bronco score.
They're not moving it down as quick, but they are precise.
Elam. And that's Stevens devoured by the Bronco front for a loss of a couple.
And there's our guy right there, Cedric Works, defensive lineman right there. Also number 99, Eric Alcantara. Those guys right there just stuffing it up, just stuffing. Like I said, this is probably what you're going to see the Red Hounds run it just to keep them honest. They're looking to pass the ball tonight.
Loss of a couple, second down and goal. Great crowd tonight on hand. Homecoming at Frederick Douglass Broncos. And the Corbin Red Hounds, a pair of powers in Kentucky high school football.
I like seeing it.
And Elam flushed out. And he's going to pepper that, perhaps ill-advised, and it will be incomplete.
Yeah, he just threw that up there for grabs right there. That was a play right there where 3 or 4 Broncos had an opportunity. I think 1 or 2 Red Hounds had an opportunity. Very fortunate that ball came down incomplete. Very fortunate. It looks like we have a hold. You can tell right there the your left defensive tackle or defensive end. Oh, I guess it is not. I apologize.
Well, there was actually a flag left on the far sideline, so I can see why you would have thought that, but it will be third down.
So it is not a hold then. Looked like he held him clearly from here, but I thought they would have called that. I did not see it. I missed the call. I apologize.
So third down and goal for Corbin inside the 5.
And the marker shows second down over there.
10-4.
Are we going second down? If it says third down on the clock.
Well, now we have a flag as well. So some indecision by the officials.
And we're going, let's watch it. Offsides. Wow. And that's the penalties that Coach McPeak was talking about. Inopportune penalties right there where you're offsides and you move them even closer to the goal line. And it sounds like it's second and goal from the 3.
Sure is.
Wow.
After the incompletion, back-to-back infractions by Douglas on second down and goal. And Elam barreling in for a touchdown.
Easy, very easy. Very nice play setup right there. Show the jet sweep. Everyone goes with the running back, and Elam just runs right in. No one there really to oppose him. Nice counter right there by the Red Hounds. Let's see if they can get this extra point here.
Noah Sima, perfect 17 out of 17 on the year on extra points. And this one up and through, and we've got a tie ball game. Each team is possessed at one time, and each team with a touchdown. 7-7. More coverage in 30 seconds. This is Glycod.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Cade Elam in on a 1-yard rushing touchdown. That's his 5th rushing score of the year, tied at 7.
Yeah, Ema and Elam both adding to their totals there. They were both tops in 4A. Elam was 33rd. Now he's scored another touchdown. I'm sure he's moved up the ladder. And Sinma, he was 20th. And, he put up a point. He's averaging almost 10 points a game. So he's putting up big numbers himself. He's one of the top scorers in 4A as well. So that shows you how many points these Red Hounds are putting up per game for your kicker to average 10 points a game. It's like he's off guard or something. 10 points a game.
And a second successive squib kick on the kickoff and fielded again by Fields. And the Broncos will commence at their 36-yard line.
Obviously feeling that they don't want to kick it all the way to the back there, feeling that those guys are a little bit more dangerous, but they're giving up great field position off these pooch kicks. And this time not as successful as last time. They're about the 35, 36-yard line. Last time they got out past the 40.
Broncos going to send out Tate Allen as the featured back on this sequence. And also, looks like Jeremiah Turner out there as well. So first down and 10 Broncos.
Another stable of backs there. Just bring in one and replace them with another.
And Stroutman on the end around, and this is Talbert on the touch, and Dakari Talbert down the sideline. First down as he lunges down to the 42-yard line, and that'll be a gain of about 18 yards.
Strong run right there. Just kind of jet sweep, handoff right there. Tate Allen with the lead block. Just goes right up there, and you see him kick out, and the back just cuts up inside, then takes off and gets across the 50. Nice run.
Talbert, 2 touches, 2 big plays for the Broncos as they'll be perched at the Corbin 43. And Stroutman, short side pass, gobbled up by Avion Chenault, and Chenault shimmies across the 35, perhaps a couple short of a first down.
Good. Nashawn Brooks giving him a lot of respect there, playing deep, and Chenault just goes out about 5 yards, catches it, then gets a few more yards, makes it second and short.
Really like both quarterbacks' accuracy in the first 7+ minutes of this game.
Yeah, everything's been basically on time with the quick routes and on stride with the deep routes.
Second down and short. Tate Allen on the tote, needs 2, knives through, and he'll be close to a first down.
Yeah, that's the old, I don't want to call it the Green Bay Packers sweep there, but you pull both guards, and the back usually kicks out offside, but cuts up inside right there, tries to get what he can get. And some call it the counter trade because they're pulling backside tackling guard. So they're just trying to put big bodies in there and let the little man find his way through there where it can not be seen. Not enough this time.
And the Broncos look like they were a man extra. And the Broncos will pause play for 30 seconds. A critical third down and short on the other side of this pause. We'll be right back.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
The Broncos with an early third down and short. After the timeout, they'll have it at the Corbin 33.
I think they're more in a run set this time. They're bunched in there using those big guys.
It's Stroutman under center with Talbert in motion, and an inside handoff should net a first down.
Very close there. Like I said, just use those big guys in there and go man-on-man blocking.
was Pharaoh Watts on the carry.
Watts has been more of the short down back this year.
Okay, so perhaps 4th down and short. That wasn't the most kind spot.
They've shown better when they go off tackle instead of up the middle, as I've watched them throughout the year. But we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we go to some kind of jet sweep, or are we going to go with the quarterback lunge right up the middle, the push tush as they call it.
I was thinking the same thing. Is that Jalen Hurts under center? Quick handoff. Tay Allen fighting for yardage, and I believe he will get the first down.
Nice job there by the running back to get that. It looked like there's a little misdirection between the quarterback and the running back. But Allen did a great job and lost a shoe on that one, but did a great job fighting for a yard or two to get in there.
The second effort will move the sticks for the Broncos. So both teams now connecting on an early 4th down conversion. The Broncos drive continues just outside the Corbin 30. Stroutman slings it across, and Chenault incomplete.
Tried to take off before he had it right there. He kind of had it in his hands and pulled away, and if you look at it close enough, you can see he pulled his head away from the ball, didn't take it all the way, hands to the tuck, as they say. The receiver coach kind of pulled back and was looking back for that DB to make his move. He's looking to make one of those hunter moves that from Colorado, kind of catch it, step inside, and go back out.
We've got a Corbin injury in the secondary. We will take a quick timeout. 2nd down and 10. Frederick Douglass. We'll be right back after this.
Your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides start with next level savings. Drive home the new 2024 Kia Forte or crowd favorite 2024 Kia Soul. Your choice, just $199 down and $199 a month. And score 0.9% on select models, like the hot new 2024 Kia Sorento and 2024 Kia Sportage.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
An injured Corbin student athlete in the secondary trying to identify the number.
I just want to talk about the last pass play there. It's good structure right there. Dakari Talbot just streaking across the middle, clearing the area for Chenault. I kind of like that right there. And also Talbot, he was open too if Stroutman wanted him right there. So, right there as he drops back, he's got Talbot streaking across the middle, but goes for his main man, and he just kind of looks and looks like that's number 12. Is that number 12? I don't want to throw out a number. I'd hate to put out a number that wasn't him, but
it'll be 2nd down and long, and sure
it is E-step. Yeah, E-step. It did, and he didn't really look like he did anything off that last play. He just may have just stepped wrong. No one really hit him or anything.
So E-step, very ginger, just out of your camera view. He is very ginger as he's aided off the field, and we certainly wish him the best and hopes he can get back in this game. And a big loss for Corbin as E-step.
Huge loss for them. He's got 3 interceptions this year. He's tops in 4A. He's got number 3 in receiving overall, in 4A, and along with him and Pelotowski and Creekmore, they're viable. That's 3 guys that you can really, find a receiver every time.
See what the Broncos can do now on 2nd down and 10. That's Peyton Smith. 2nd level rush as he creases the 25-yard line, and he'll get about 4 yards short of a first down.
That's just an easy run right there. Just kind of hand that ball off and got the lineman. There's just a little quick trap right there by your left guard, by your right guard, I'm sorry, going left. Big number 74 coming there, making a nice block.
So Jackson Dials. So third down and about 4. So Broncos possess at the Corbin Red Hounds 25-yard line.
So he's audible in here.
And Stroutman needing 4. He's going to call his own number. Darting close to a first down. He needed the 21. Looks like they'll mark him at the 20, and that should be a Bronco first down.
Good coverage there by Salas Mahan right there. He had number 10, Zach Reynolds, but Stroutman just gets just enough there to move the chains. It was great coverage there by the Red Hounds. Looked like they had everyone blanketed on that play, so the quarterback called his own number, got the first down.
Well, the Bronco coaching staff was very fond of Stroutman's ability to run the ball last week, and that was a key example right now, picking up a big third down. And a stoppage in play here.
If you're Corbin, are you frustrated that your offense has only been on the field once and it's almost the end of the first quarter? I'm sure they are, but this is probably what the Broncos want to do, control the ball, not let them get it, establish their running game, control the clock.
On the very far sideline, Joey, it looks like the chain is tangled with something over there to cause the delay.
Yeah, it's not extending. Somehow, I don't know how that happens all the time, but somehow it gets tangled up and you can't get the full 10 yards on it. It'll be like 8.5 or 9.5 yards or maybe 11 yards, but it looks like they got it fixed there. The ref's checking it still. He's trying to make sure. But
now when the opposing team has the ball, does it now stretch to 12 yards? Is that the other side of it?
Well, it depends on where you're playing at. I shouldn't say that.
In the old Metro Conference.
Well, if there was a football league called the Metro Conference.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, we'll say that, the old Metro Conference in football.
So first down and 10 after the first down.
Now, when I played at Louisville, we could have did that when we played Marshall. The year we played them, we lost them on a last-second Hail Mary. And I think about these guys here, and that's why earlier when I didn't call them the Thundering Herd, I just called them that Green Herd. I was like, because I still cares a little. Ugh.
Runs deep inside the red zone of the Broncos. And Stroutman, he's looking for Avion Chenault, and Chenault, great coverage. And it will be incomplete. That was wonderful coverage.
Nashawn Brooks right there with great man-on-man coverage right there. He's, like I said earlier, he gave him a little cushion right there, and he was just waiting for him. And it looked like Chenault stopped, tried to give him a stop and go, and Brooks didn't bite for it. He just stayed back, and quarterback heaved out there. Great coverage. Big play right here for the Broncos. Looks like they have 1, 2, 3. They have six, maybe 7 in the box. So it looks like there's 8. There's 8 in the box now. Looks like they may throw it here.
And Peyton Smith, the decoy on the crease, picked off. It's intercepted.
Brooks with a nice catch there. Good athleticism going up catching that ball.
And Stroutman intercepted for the 4th time this year, and Corbin will have it just outside the 10-yard line.
That was a great call, though. They had 8 in the box. Do a little play action, drew them all in, but as the quarterback Stroutman threw it, you can see he's on his back foot and just lets it fly. He doesn't step through it, and you see that a lot in young quarterbacks, and they throw off their back foot. Everyone's not Brett Favre, and you have to step through and gun it in there, and he threw off his back foot. It floated on him, and Brooks with a great interception and great opportunity there for the Corbin Red Hounds.
That's Brooks' 2nd pick of the year. Had a pick 6 earlier this year. And that's going to negate a strong Bronco drive as they cough it up inside the 20. Here's a handoff around the bend. It's Trey Person, and Person up to about the 13-yard line.
Nice run there. Trying to gain something. Didn't gain much. Actually lost yards on that, so that's a good job right there.
Second down and 11 up to 13. 35
That veteran front 3 right there did a heck of a job right there. And then those linebackers. Those linebackers are really good. They're really good linebackers. They make play after play after play, cover the whole field.
Yeah, Caden Clay and then Logan Busen, both those student athletes very strong. Second down and long.
And there he is. Oh, he almost had it.
And Elam making something out of nothing and a first down near the 30-yard line.
Nice job there by Elam. I was just getting ready to say Cedric Works. I thought we talked him up right there, but Elam just slips right past him. Says, no, sir, not on my watch, not this play right here. You see Works right there getting to him, but Elam runs through, holds the ball, gets enough for the first down. And it looks like the Broncos are going to call a timeout here.
Well, that's going to be the final
the
play.
Quarter. I'm sorry. I apologize. There you go.
Tied at 7. Corbin football first down at 10. Going to be a great one tonight. We're tied at 7 after 1. More coverage right after this.
Your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides start with next level savings. Drive home the new 2024 Kia Forte or crowd favorite 2024 Kia Soul. Your choice, just $199 down and $199 a month. And score 0.9% on select models, like the hot new 2024 Kia Sorento and 2024 Kia Sportage.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Corbin football from just short of their 30-yard line. Chris Labar, Joey Hamilton, our producer tonight, Steve Bird, Joe O'Million on camera. Welcome back to Lexington. A perfect night for high school football. Week 5. And a doozy here brewing between two powers. And Elam on first down at 10. Slings it down the sideline, and that ball caught on the bobble and a first down. It's Creekmore.
Wow, I know the defensive back is not feeling happy about that. That was right in his hands, and then went right through, and Creekmore with great concentration, superb concentration, catches that ball. The defensive back couldn't have been in a better place right there, but Creekmore just comes through and makes the play, and that's what you ask him to do. It's all about making the play. Move the chains.
Creekmore, his 4th grab already in this game, and this one down to the 38-yard line of Douglas. As Elam, he's looking for a wide open target. That's E-step, and there will be no flag.
No flag. He didn't look back, but the referee didn't see it that way, so no flag, but E-step and Creekmore, they're just running straight down the field.
Well, I want to correct myself.
That was
Seema.
Yeah,
Noah Seima.
I apologize. Seima. Apologize. E-step has not come back on the field yet, but Seima and Creekmore, they're just doing go routes. They're doing the 9 route. They're just going straight down the field, and quarterback 1, 2, 3 needs to let it go just a little sooner on that.
Great coverage out on the boundary and second down and long. It's Cole Stevens, and Stevens for next to nothing, and it's going to be third down and long after the tackle by Caden Clay.
It's like, as I said, Corbin, they do that just enough to try to keep you honest, but their bread and butter is passing the ball. And you wonder how that is going to affect them come playoff time when it gets cold. You know, when it gets cold, that ball doesn't move around as much. But right now in this beautiful weather out here, it's perfect.
This is a big third down as the Broncos, after the miscue, try to get off the field. Elam, plenty of time, dumps it short. Gobbled up by Stevens and tackled in space. For a gain of about a yard, it's Logan Busen.
Yeah, nice one-on-one tackle of Busen, he's a playmaker. I like Busen. He's just a guy that just makes plays. And you couldn't ask for a better situation there for Corbin. They're like, all you have to do, one-on-one, just beat one, and you got the first down. But Buston says, not here, not today. Wraps up, does a heck of a job there holding on to him. And 4th down, Corbin. Looks like the interception may not come back to hurt the Broncos right now.
4th and long as Elam, they need 9. And Elam under heavy duress. And it will be a turnover on downs and possession. Frederick Douglass.
And they caught me off guard on that one. I thought they were really going to try to quick kick that one and not give the ball up right there. But Coach had confidence in his offense right there, tried to go for it. But great coverage by the Broncos. And look at the pursuit those guys have on the D-line, and incomplete. Next thing you know, the Broncos get the ball right back.
And if you stop there, I almost guarantee that you can pick up bag of dried meat from our favorite bag
from the 37.
beef jerky.
Broncos, Joey, been able to move the football. They just haven't been able to punch it in both times.
Yeah, like I said, they just, the quarterback just threw it off his back foot on that last one for an interception. And I got Smith back in there, another assortment of backs, and here we go. I like this young kid. He's a sophomore.
Dakari Talbert, nice shoestring tackle. Out in space, gain of about a yard. That's your boy Brooks again.
Yeah, Nashawn Brooks, thus far he's been all over the field, right there making play after play after play. But I like the way Dakari Talbert ran that ball in the jet sweep earlier. It looked very strong, but Talbert being a sophomore and Brooks being a senior, the senior just kind of manhandled the sophomore right there, wrapped him up, and a gain of nothing.
Broncos again without Dakari's older brother Darion. He is a Blazer. Sub 4.5 speed. The hope is to have him back next month, recovering from an injury suffered in the midst of camp. There's Smith, and a blast by Peyton Smith. And Peyton Smith down the far sideline, and he'll be ushered out at the 25-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 33 yards.
And the reason that play was so well because Corbin brought the house on that. They brought outside linebackers right there. And all you do is split one. If you just split one, you see they brought the outside linebackers in and split and just have to make one miss, and he did that, and next thing you know, he's off to the races.
Now he brings a different dimension in this balanced Bronco backfield.
A little more power, a little more strength, not as much speed, but gets the job done just the same.
And the Broncos now just outside the Corbin red zone. That's Jeremiah Turner, or was it?
Looks like that's Smith again.
Yeah, it was. You're right about that. It was Smith again with a call.
That's Smith, and it's a nice tackle right there by Mahan. Silas Mahan, number 47, a nice tackle right there, but not after he gains 5. Looks like they may stay here with Smith and use him as bread and butter right now.
And Stroutman looking in the far sideline, and he's got an open target for a touchdown.
Easy. That was easy pitch and catch right there.
Avion Chenault again.
Yeah, easy pitch and catch. Chenault had him beat on maybe like the 4th step, and all you're asking for is Stroutman to give him a nice ball, which he did up and over. That was an easy pitch and catch right there. Stroutman throws it. Chenault catches it, stays in bounds, taps that 1 foot. All you need is 1 foot in high school. Very easy.
Chenault now with a pair of 20-yard touchdown receptions. And the Broncos, despite the turnover, lead by 6.
Yeah, that's what I was saying last series there, that 4th down. It didn't come back to hurt the Broncos, even though they threw the interception. And they're back on top.
Aranda's kick. Now 15 of 15 on extra points, and the Broncos add 1 to the tally. A 14-7 lead over Corbin. We'll step aside, more coverage after this from Martin's Peterbilt.
The road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Broncos by 7. Avion Chenault in the end zone again, and Stroutman just put it out there for him to grab.
Yeah, just drop back, throw it up to his man. And like I said, that was a great route by Chenault. He kind of drew the defender inside, then went outside, And by the third step, he had him beat, and all you had to do is have the quarterback make a nice throw. It's easy pitch and catch. Love when that happens from the offensive end of things. Love when that happens.
Now let's see what Corbin can do with it.
Now they're going with the other kicker, but he kicks it back to the end zone as well, and that's Aiden Lawless.
Sure is, and that's going to be short. Creekmore runs under it. And Colton Creekmore taken at about the 17.
Great coverage right there. Kick it back inside the 5, then coverage stops him from getting to the 20-yard line. Great job there by the Broncos.
So Corbin, 2 prior possessions, 1 touchdown, and then 1 fourth down turnover on downs.
And that's their second time they've tried it on 4th down, but like I said, both times they were just too far for a field goal, but not deep enough for a punt, and went for it there. So hopefully they feel they can move the ball. They have been moving the ball until they get inside about the 40-yard line, and then they come up with these 4th downs. So see if the Bronco defense can maintain here.
And Elam is going to chuck it out in the flat, gobbled up at the 15. That's Creekmore again. And Creekmore just shy of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, just a little fake handoff, running out, throws it out there to Creekmore, and then, Eli Monjago making a nice tackle, using the sideline as help defense right there, just pushing right out of bounds.
So without Cam Estep, again, Estep injured on the preceding Bronco play from the offensive side of things.
Yeah, you've got Patowski, you got Sema, and you got Creekmore. You still have 3 quality receivers out there.
He's second down and medium as Elam dumps it out. That's Cole Stevens on the grasp, and Stevens slung back. Perhaps a loss of a couple near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's Busen right there. Just not letting him get anywhere right there. Busen just maintained his ground, squared his feet up, just waited for the back to make a move, then plant his feet and pushed him right out of bounds.
We've got an official's timeout as we...
It looks like, is the chain?
Welcome you back to replay. Another delay on that far sideline.
Is it the chain? Are they feeling down there at the chain? Are they dealing with that? Or don't know what's going on over there.
Coming up at halftime, we'll chat with Jared Peck, the Lexington Herald leader. Get you caught up on all the Week 5 action here in Central Kentucky. Also a big game going on in 6A in Louisville, Mail and Trinity. The Last Glance Mail leading that game in the first half, 7-3.
Another battle of top teams in 6A football right there. As we talked about RPI.
And the Broncos, the common opponent between both those teams.
Yes. Trinity at 7, Mail at 5 right now in the RPI.
And Mail to travel to the farm in 2 weeks to take on the Broncos on 3rd down and long. Rifled across and incomplete. Batted away. That was to Corey Fields. And Corbin will likely have to punt.
Yeah, that was just an unwise decision right there by Elam. He had his had his running back, Cole Stevens, wide open right there and just threw it into coverage. You don't know what he sees, but he was standing there right in front of him in the flat, and he just threw it right in front of him and had a defender right there just knock it down. And 4th down, and they're going for it again, I believe.
Well, Noah Sima is the normal punter, and there's going to be a quick kick, and that's a gorgeous high kick. And it's going to chase the Broncos back inside the 30 now to the 24-yard line. It'll be about a 52-yard punt.
Nice job there. Then that's what I thought they were going to do the last 4th down when they went for it when he was back there, and I said, they're going to punt it, and they decided to go for it there. I thought they would at least quick kick it to try to send them inside the 10, try to play the field position game. But they did it this time, and hopefully they can make a stop here. But that Bronco offense has been rolling.
Yeah, the only time they didn't score is when they stopped themselves.
Correct. That's the penalties that Coach McPeak talked about. Penalties and turnovers. One of their penalties put the Corbin Red Hounds inside the 5 for their touchdown, and their turnover, with the interception, stopped them from scoring. So that's the 2 things he talked about. other than that, they've been rolling right along.
Tay Allen. And Allen on the carry, and Tay Allen with a first down as he lowers the shoulder and falls down to the 38-yard line and a gain of 15.
That's just a little cross tray action there. You fake the jet sweep and just give it to the back. Receiver just comes across. You fake to him real quick, like you're going to do the jet sweep, and then you just pull your left guard. He traps, and then you also use your tight end there for extra cleanup duty right there.
Got an injured Corbin player that looks like Eli Petrowski, and he's certainly one of their talented receivers. The Red Hounds have already lost Cam Eastep to an injury.
Yeah, Petrowski, he was number 19. He was the 19th guy in receiving in 4A. You know, he's done a real job. You have Cam Eastep is out, who was number 3. You got Petrowski, who's on the ground right now. And then you have Creekmore, who's still in the top 50. You hope that that's not any kind of sign to come or anything. You just try to keep these guys healthy out here. But I know a lot of those guys go both ways.
So just out of your camera shot, we've got Eli Petrowski that's injured for Corbin. And that will fall after a Tay Allen run for a first down as Petrowski now up on his feet. And Ginger.
Yes, you could see, they show that again. You could see that the back, he just takes a counter, then goes right after the fake jet sweep, and you got the left guard pulling, just coming through there, making a nice play. Making a very nice play. Kicking out, and Tay Allen just getting up through there and getting enough yards to make it 1st and 10.
There you see Petrowski at the top of your screen working his way over to the Corbin sideline. 3 receivers to the near side, and that's Tay Allen again, and Allen squirms through the hole. Gain of about 5 yards, and he's made his presence felt, Joey.
Yeah, Tay-Tay's been one of the 3 or 4 backs they've always used over this year and last year. Tay-Tay, you know, I don't know how it feels, but, you know, they're fighting for time. And all they're doing is just a quick trap to the right, and Tay-Tay just follows his left guard. Left guard doesn't kick out, he turns up in, so the back turns up in.
Well, you go back to his rushes, and I think the largest was on the 2-yard run on 4th down and short on the second effort. And that's gained him some more time here as Jeremiah Turner touches it for the first time. We've got a lid lost as Turner denied a first down.
And that's your big lineman right there. That's Dills. He loses his helmet right there. But it's just a little easy play there. They're trying to control this line of scrimmage here with the run game.
So Jackson Dials out after losing the lid. And you take a look at the handoff to Turner. 3rd down and about 3.
Good job by that Corbin defense led by number 47, Mahan. He's been in on a lot of plays.
Now you've got Jonah Mahan, you've got Silas Mahan. Very strong line backing core. It's 3rd down and short. Stroutman caught, and a first down on forward progress as it's caught at the 50-yard line.
Looks like Chenault right there just gets enough for the first down. Quarterback just raises up and throws it. They catch Corbin on the blitz. So the linebacker blitzes there, and they just throw it to the open spot. It's almost like a hot route, so we just call a hot route. That guy comes, you just find it, you throw a little out or throw a little hitch and hit him right there before the DB can come over there and cover that area.
You've got Howard Carter that's just checked out. He subbed out Dials on that one play. Now Jackson Dials back in for the Broncos at right tackle as we near the 5-minute mark. Broncos lead 14-7.
Counter tray action there. Give it to Smith. Is that Smith?
It is. Peyton Smith. Gain of about 1.
And there is number 47. Should I say his name again? Mahan on the play. Letting everybody know about it too. And that was a great job because you had the guards and tackles pulling on that one, and he just gets in front of all of them and just makes the play.
Got Terry Kaysen on for the Broncos in this set. Kaysen, one of the more athletic receivers. He'll wear number 9. And it's 2nd down in as many. Here's the end around, and Dakari Talbert to the near side, and wonderful containment. There's a flag.
And I think they may call that a block in the back right there, because it looked like the receiver was blocking him in the back, which ran the defensive back right into the running back there. But that was just more for an inside run right there, and Talbot just bounced it outside. His right guard pulled left, and then Talbot came in there. It looks like that's more of a block in the back. They're going to call. I think they're going to call that. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
I'm not sure Jimmy Powell does either, the white hat. He's going to get explanation from his guys. And that's a big flag coming either way.
Yeah, it could have, it could have easily been, with the rules now, a hit to the head, or was it a block in the back? I'm not quite sure. Referee did throw a flag, and what are we saying? Oh, it's going back, so it's block in the back more than likely by the receiver. I'll wait for him to make that call.
So whistled against the Broncos.
As you can see right at the end of the play, he just pushed him right in the back, right into Talbot. Talbert.
Yeah, Dakari Talbert. That was great containment by the Corbin defense as the Broncos stare at second down and long. Corbin will have the football to start the second half. Peyton Smith, the companion behind Stroutman. And there's a screen set up. And that's a nice catch in open spaces across the 50 down to the 48. It's Terry Kaysen.
Nice play design right there. You pull pull a guard in one way, try to influence. Next thing you know, you put him out there by himself. Hopefully that everyone runs with him. They still got a blocker out there. Good job by the Corbin defense. Everyone to stay at home, stay in their area. Third down here for the Broncos.
That's a gain of about 10 on the subtle screen, so still third down and long, but not as long.
Yeah, the penalties have put him in those situations, which Coach Peak talked about.
Stroutman on third and long, up in the pocket. First down, Jackson Stroutman for the second time scrambles for a first down.
Looks like all his receivers are covered. And Stroutman said, well, they're covered. I better just do it myself. He just takes off up the middle. He looks and says, nope, they're covered. I'm going to go get it. And next thing you know, number 10, Griffin Bates can't make a play, and Stroutman gets the first down.
And that's a big play, if nothing else, to evaporate some more of this clock.
Yeah, huge right there. More time coming off the clock, another fresh set of downs.
First down and 10. The Broncos inching it down the field, short side run. That's Pharaoh Watts, and Watts foot in the ground across the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Watts just following that big wall of linemen going right there, just pulling in front of him. Dow's pulling left. Another one pulling left right there. They're just both pulling left, and next thing you know, he just follows them in there and tries to get what he can get.
Couple of key injuries in this first half for Corbin. Both Cam Estep and Eli Petrowski, two of their top receivers.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. You hope those guys are not seriously injured, because you're definitely going to need them down the road, if not this game in the season.
Stroutman back to throw and harmlessly to the turf for an incompletion.
Yeah, a little miscommunication right there. Receiver went out. He threw inside. Good protection, though. Rajon Gillespie, Dowles, those guys, good protection right there. Good protection. Austin Harmon, guys doing a heck of a job there for the quarterback, giving him time. Like I said, just a little miscommunication there between the receiver and quarterback.
So that stops the clock. Corbin still 3 timeouts remaining.
And we're back to third down again.
We sure are, third down and medium.
So just here a minute ago, and the quarterback bailed him out. Scrambled, got the first down. Would love to use more clock here. I think it's too far for a field goal.
Peyton Smith is to the right of Stroutman. Needs 6. Stroutman, a clever run, and another first down on a third down skirmish.
Stroutman actually had a man open there, but didn't want to float it over just in case. Had number 29. Braylon Moss wide open, but decided to do it himself right there. And it's a good job right there. Just scrambles, gets the first down, keeps the clock moving. Nice job, quarterback. Good job, Stroutman.
Inside the red zone now at the Corbin 19. And the Broncos with a chance perhaps to take this all the way down to the horn. As Peyton Smith will touch it. And Smith evading tacklers. Down to about the 12.
Good job by Smith there, just kind of wiggling his way through. And Griffin Bates finally gets hold of him and makes the tackle there, but just kind of gets it and hand off to him. You see the your right guard's pulling left. Kind of takes out a little bit right there, then gets just enough there to keep the clock rolling. Methodical but efficient.
Second down and about 3. Smith again. Dragging tacklers, and a hard-earned run should yield a first down.
Like I said, methodical, using that clock, taking it down as far as they can take it. Now, will they use a timeout here?
And he's going to be just a tad short, it looks like.
And the clock's still running. I'm surprised they did not call a timeout here. But they're trying to take it all the way down, Chris.
Takari Talbert now in the slot as we bring you back to live pictures. 3rd down and 1. Smith, this is a first down, and Peyton Smith down inside the 5 to the 2, and it's first down and goal.
Yeah, Corbin had what we call a bare front, covering up the guard. Both guards in the center there, thinking they're going to go inside, and Smith just bounces off tackle right there, makes a heck of a run.
And the Broncos timeout. That leaves them with 1.
Yeah, just left guard pulls right there. Now all you do is block 1, and the back does the rest. Gets enough to get you inside the 5-yard line, down to the 2. 48 seconds.
Well, Smith's certainly been a factor on this drive, but you go back to those runs by Jackson, Stroutman, just game changers on 3rd down, played undeveloped, and he picks up the first down.
Stroutman just playing winning football. You know, that's what you call winning football. You know, that no one's open, can't find anyone, sees the opening, gets the first down for his team, keeps the clock going, keeps the drive alive. On that last one, there may have been a guy open, but, you know, you don't want to chance it. You don't want to underthrow it. If he underthrows that slightly, that's interception. So takes it in his own hands, gets the first down again. Smith follows up with 2 really nice runs. Next thing you know, you're inside the 5. You're down to the 2 with 48 seconds and a timeout. I don't know if Coach in this situation, probably not, but calls 2 plays and say, hey, you know, because there's 48 seconds and you do have a timeout. I was going to say, if you don't have a timeout, you might call 2 plays at once and say, hey, if we don't get it, get back up on the line. Because it's only first down. Get back on the line, second down, we'll spike it, and then we'll come back to it. But you do have a timeout, so you don't really have to go through all that at the moment. And it looks like single coverage out here, especially up top on Chenault.
First down and goal, Broncos. Stroutman calling his own number, and Jackson Stroutman fighting for yardage and a touchdown.
Touchdown by Stroutman. He just follows his back, follows his guard right there, just pulls right in there. Watch Dills right here. Dills pushes his man down. Stroutman, they all, you know, the line, they just kind of pushed their man down and went straight over. They were in the end zone just as much as the quarterback was.
I think it's only fitting that Stroutman scored that touchdown.
Oh yeah, he was the iconic guy on that drive right there. It was all about Stroutman.
Aiden Lawless on for the point after. He'll spell Stephen Aranda. And despite the 1 miscue, the 1 interception, the Broncos offense has been clicking on all cylinders.
Coach McPeak's got to be fired up about that. You know, they've like I said, they've had a couple penalties. The 1 turnover, but other than that, they are, if you say, 3 out of 4, 75%. It's a passing grade, and it's really a passing grade when you're up 2 touchdowns with less than a minute to go, and you're going to get the ball back at halftime.
Yeah, it will be Corbin's ball to start.
Oh, will it be Corbin's ball? Okay,
start
that's
the
right.
second half.
That's right, because they did pooch kick. I apologize.
3 timeouts as well for the Red Hounds, but you just wonder if they may be content to take it to the half.
Well, you have two of your three main guys out. I don't know if they're going to be out for sure or not, but let's see who goes back there. Yeah, it looks like a new face back there, so does not look like a step back there. Looks like they got Creekmore and
Clay Akins.
Is that Akins back there?
Yeah, Clay Akins.
So, yeah, different face back there. So you may just be trying to go in the half and just recoup and feel how you need to tell your team you need a strong first or second half drive, your first drive for the second half, and get some points on the board. But it all depends on this return, too, now.
Aiden Lawless again for the Bronco kicking duty. And a high but short kick, and Creekmore calls off Akins. And Creekmore takes it across the 25-yard line.
You got 3 timeouts. It depends on this first play. If you can get something, 15 to 20 yards here, you try to score. You try to do something. You don't, you might want to just let it run out. All depends on this first play here. I'm sure the Bronco defense will be playing for a pass, though. A nice draw or screen might be something you would think of here for the Corbin Redhounds. So they're playing a man up, though. So there's a lot of room over there for the wideouts.
And that might be a wise play call as Corbin tucks it up inside on 1st and 10.
Yeah, no timeout called. Looks like they're just going to let it run.
And that likely will take us to half as the Broncos.
Well, let's see. 10 seconds, and looks like they're still going to call a play. Maybe. 5, 4.
And one more play as Elam's going to chuck it down the middle of the field. And now out of bounds, and that's going to wrap up the first half as Frederick Douglass at the half. They lead Corbin 21-7. We'll step aside, more coverage after this. We'll also chat with Jared Peck of the Herald Leader. Do all that for you in just a few moments on Glycod.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Whether it's your first time or your latest, let Tim Rose find your dream home. Tim is a licensed real estate agent with Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty in Lexington. Tim is a seasoned and fair negotiator who's willing to go far and wide for clients all over Kentucky. Check out hashtag Tim Rose Sold across all social media where pricing matters. Tim Rose and Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty. Together, we do more.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, sponsor of tonight's Scholar Athlete. Mathnasium unlocks the math potential in every child.
Homecoming night at Frederick Douglass, and a very impressive first half for the Broncos. They lead Corbin 21-7. I'm Chris Labar along with former University of Louisville Cardinal Joey Hamilton. We'd like to thank Mathnasium for their support of high school athletics on Glycod. Mathnasium is proud to offer wonderful services, and if you'd like to contact them, you can reach them at the above information. Mathnasium, 2 Lexington locations, and they are changing lives through math. It's Mathnasium.com, proud supporter of tonight's Scholar Athlete on Glycod. Congratulations to the Douglas Broncos, Austin Harmon. Austin, not only a standout offensive lineman, but a wonderful student as well. The senior, 3.73 GPA. Again, congratulations to the Broncos, Austin Harmon, tonight's Mathnasium Scholar Athlete. We will step aside. 21-7. Broncos lead Corbin at half, and more coverage in just a moment on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
Here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Week 5 on Glycod.com. Welcome back to the farm. Broncos lead Corbin at the half, 21-7. Jared Peck, the Herald leader, joins me. And it's been a pretty sound first half by Douglas tonight.
Yeah, except for that the pick, unfortunate pick. But I thought if they didn't make any mistakes, that they should be the better team. And we've seen that bear out. I mean, that was a great drive to finish the half with, to milk all that clock out and get that touchdown for a 21-7 lead.
Was last week their performance against Tate's Creek maybe an elixir for a stronger second half run this year?
Yeah, because they cut out some of the penalties and mistakes that they've been making. Because really, when Douglas plays clean, they can play with anybody. I mean, they barely lost to Trinity, basically. They had a chance to get back in that game at the end and committed every mistake you could possibly make in that game. So if they play it clean, they're hard to deal with.
Let's talk about some other teams locally. It looks like Bryan Station, despite the very difficult start to the season, starting to get things going on over there.
Yeah, they're showing that they're up in that class. I mean, it takes it's been slow starts for Coach Hawkins there every year because of the difficult schedule they play. I had a real wake-up call against Boyle County because you just can't go in there thinking take them lightly at all. But yeah, they're showing that there's not many teams better than Bryan Station in 6A.
Well, you brought up Boyle County. I mean, are they really that good nationally?
I believe so. I mean, everybody wants them to play Trinity and St. X to find out, but they are a load, and they just, you talk about a team playing clean, doing everything right, and has playmakers all over the field. I mean, two of their best players are sophomore tight end defensive ends, and one of them, Seneca Driver, caught 2 touchdowns last week, and then Montaven Quisenberry is just a phenom. He and Brady Outwell, Owensboro Catholic, should be 1-2 for Mr. Football this year.
Of the other 6A teams there, we've not talked about the other 4. How would you categorize the Dunbars and the Lafayettes of the world?
Well, Lafayette's got a good score going tonight, 22-0 against West Jessamine. Dunbar is ahead 13-7 against Boone. I think that they're knocking on the door to catching Tate's Creek for that district title this year, and we'll see. I mean, I think Tate's Creek is probably a little bit better than those guys, so they need some mistakes on Tate's Creek's part. But it's good to see those teams building back from. It hasn't been too long since Dunbar was really good, and Lafayette. Hopefully, they're turning a corner.
You got LCA and Lex Cath. Looks like they're in a tight game tonight. How would you summarize their seasons today?
Well, Lexington Catholic's 0-4 against a pretty good schedule. LCA's won more than we think they should have. They played Boyle County tough. They won one of the toughest games Boyle County had so far this year. Beat Pikeville, and then stunned Christian Academy Louisville last week. I would have never picked them to win that game the way Cal has been playing over the last couple of years, and even in this year. They just keep getting it done with, I don't know, smoke and mirrors or whatever. It's just a lot of hard. The coach called them a lot of freaking ballers. They can ball.
Huge game in Northern Kentucky, and Great Crossing still undefeated at Cooper. They're up 7 late in the first half.
That is a stunning result. Cooper is a great team, and that's a state finalist level team. And to see Great Crossing doing that, I might have to go up to Georgetown in the next couple of weeks.
Let's talk about a few other sports in terms of soccer, volleyball. What stood out for you thus far here in the fall sports season?
This week we've had 2 top 25 matchups in town, with Lexington Catholic coming to Dunbar and then Great Crossing coming to Dunbar. Dunbar was ranked number 9. They've now played 3 5-set thrillers against ranked teams, all in the 11th region. They beat Douglas in 5 sets. They beat Lexington in 5 sets. And then they beat Great Crossing in 5 sets last night. And they've done it in many different ways. They keep getting down 2 sets and coming back. So Dunbar has shown a lot of heart and shown that they might be ready to defend their 11th region title there. And then in soccer, Frederick Douglass here on the girls' side looks to be ready to challenge Lexington Catholic for the region. I know Madison Central won it last year, but I think it'll be Lex Cath and Douglas girls in that one. And on the boys' side, Henry Clay looks unbelievable. They really have been putting it on people, not just getting up, but when they get up, they're ruthless when they get up. They kind of eased off the gas against Bryan Station this week because Bryan Station was a little hurt. But if they mean to beat you, they put it on you pretty good.
Well, they host St. X here coming up October 1st.
Yeah, and that's going to be a great game. It's that's the defending state champion, and that will really show where they're at and whether they are for real. They lost some players to this LSC local club, pulling some high school players up, but they still got tons of firepower.
Do you ever get any nights off, by the way?
I try to take a few every now and then, but I've been out every day this week.
I've seen you a couple times. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
That's Jared Peck of the Herald Leader. Joey Hamilton joins me on the other side. We'll look at the Harley-Davidson first half stats. Douglas by 2 touchdowns on Glycod.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
21-7, Douglas leads at the half. More coverage in just a moment from Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Homecoming tonight at Frederick Douglass. A hot night. Broncos lead Corbin 21-7. Special thanks to Man of War Harley-Davidson for their support of Glycod.com high school football. We'd like to welcome them aboard and take a look at some of these halftime numbers here. What stood out for you, Joey, here in this first half as we look at some of these halftime numbers?
Well, what stood out is the Bronco offense being able to move the ball as easily as they did. I was expecting Corbin's defense to put up a little more stiff of a challenge, and it just looks like the Broncos are just kind of doing what they want. As you know, the only time they made a mistake was because it was self-inflicted. Also, the Corbin offense, well, you know, when you lose two of your three top receivers right there, it's going to hurt. And I don't know, you know, I'm not going to predict anything, but it looks like Corbin is more of a passing team now, and I'm wondering how is that going to bowl over well, you know, deep in the playoffs when he gets down there.
Both teams pretty solid here, at least statistically on offense. 106 yards for Corbin through the air, and the Broncos very strong on the ground.
Yeah, you know, Douglas just hand the ball off. You got four backs, so it's like which back do you want to give it to? 160 yards right there. And passing-wise, you just find number two, throw it up in the air from the end zone to number two, and he catches that. You know, penalty-wise, you see that's what Douglas, they got three of them. I think two of them were on the drive that got a touchdown for Corbin. And then the third downs right there, you look 5 of 6. I think three of those out of that 6, 3 of that 5 rather, were the quarterback, Strautman, just finding his way, just making a play.
Well, the Broncos also 1 for 1 on fourth down as well.
Yes,
and despite the miscue, the interception, Strautman's played magnificent in this game thus far.
Yeah, Strautman's just been on fire. You know, Strautman throwing the ball, running the ball. You know, 8 of 12, that's not bad at all. You know, go 8 of 12. Like I said, just has the one interception, but then he's the second leading rusher right now for his team. He's averaging 8 yards a clip. So Strautman is Strautman. I think right now he's been the difference.
Take a quick 30-second timeout. Fourth quarter will be followed by the third quarter, and the third quarter starts in just a moment after this.
Tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
So Corbin football here momentarily. The Red Hounds, again, 3-0 on the season. Did not play last week. Took the week off with everything going on in the Laurel County area. So we haven't really talked about, you know, the week off so early in the season, and perhaps it has had an impact a little bit tonight on them.
Yeah, maybe it has, because they just, you know, a lot of times when teams play and you got continuity and then you get a week off, and things are just kind of off for you. You know, kids in a routine, families in a routine, coaches in a routine, and then you get a week off and you don't play, and then you have an away game, which, you know, they've been on the road thus far. You know, they've been bowl games, but they've been on the road, and you know, I don't know if the game was hyped up, you know, in Corbin, as you know, you're playing the top 4A team. You beat them last year 6-0. I'm sorry, playing the top 6A team in Lexington. You beat them last year 6-0. I don't know, but just, you know, just seems like they're just out of it. Just something's just a little bit off right there.
Well, we haven't talked about this either. This lengthy winning streak for Corbin. It's been 39 straight regular season wins, and you've got to go all the way back to a loss that they encountered back in 2020 versus Beechwood, the last time that Corbin has had a loss.
Yeah, you know, I talked to a couple of the Corbin fans for the game, and you know, just want to see how they felt about this coach, because you know, they still have they're going to have the strongest football team down there in that part of the state. And they're going to win, but they want to, I talked to them about, do they think, they had what it takes to get to the next level? And, they didn't, no fan ever says they don't, but they just said they don't feel this team is as strong as some of the teams they've had in the past.
Well, they lost so many players off the defensive side of the ball, lost 9 of 11. And
but offensively, they brought back the combination. They brought Cade Elam back. It's his 3rd year. He's a senior. He's a starter. He brought back his trio of wide receivers. So, but is that going to get it when it gets cold? I've mentioned that before. It's beautiful out here. You know what? And it kind of reminds me of, for any of you Bengal fans out there of my age, of the Cincinnati Bengals when they played the San Diego Chargers. When the Bengals took the Chargers, beat them in, I guess, 4-degree weather. The Chargers had this prolific passing attack, and I think that Corbin has this prolific passing attack. But when it gets cold, you've got to run the ball. And, like I said, but it's only week 5. Coach is new. He probably has time to implement that, and he's got 3, 4, 5, 5 more weeks to get that ready for the playoffs. So that's why you play games like this.
Well, it's mid-September, temps in the 80s, and comparing it to the Ice Bowl. And that's what they called it, or the Freeze Bowl.
They did call the Ice Bowl, the Freeze Bowl. But I just remember the prolific Eric Coryell offense not being able to throw the ball, and the Bengals running the ball right down their throat and gaining just enough. Big Pete Johnson and the boys, and getting just enough to get to the Super Bowl. So, and that's how football is. Now you have these teams playing in domes, and people are like, that's not real football, but that's the way it is now. And you play some of these Super Bowls in the dome. So, but we don't have any high school domes, so that conversation's for another day.
It can be Corbin football again. This program with Cam Estep and also Eli Petrowski injured in the first half. And very telling to see if they are able to return in this game. A pair of very prolific receivers.
Yeah, those guys make a
Corbin
big
offense.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I was just saying those guys, they are a big part of their offense. Big part of their offense. And, in a game like this, if they are, and I'd say that if they're not 100%, do you save them for next week? Next week you have some big games, and you have district coming up and everything, so – do you save them for Whitley County and Perry County Central, which are district games? You also have Hazard. So if they don't, if they're not 100%, and this game, it's not the end all. So you may save them for next week.
Colton Creekmore scoops up the kick from Lawless, and Creekmore across the 20 for this Corbin offense. An offense through 3.5 games, averaging over 40 points per game.
Big numbers. That's what makes you think this coach steps right in, and Corbin keeps on rolling, winning by the margins that they won by, or that they have won by.
I really enjoyed talking with Coach Sammons last night, and very accomplished head coach in West Virginia for that length of time, 12 years.
Oh, yeah. Coach over there, he coached there. He led school to, program to combine 118 and 37 across 13 years, and they never had a losing season with him at the helm. They finished a state runner-up in 2012, 2019. So he's done a heck of a job, and, got big shoes to fill, though, with Coach Greer.
Cole Stevens on the handoff. A couple-yard gain for Stevens.
Nice solid defense right there by the Broncos right there. Gang tackling.
This Bronco front, and you get the sense with Cedric Works, the defensive end, of course, the UK commit top 100 national player, that taken him a few weeks to really get indoctrinated inside this defense. But when he does, he's a difference maker up front.
Oh, yeah, you can see. When you see number 5, you're like, wow. All you do is say, wow. You see number 5. Great catch. I think he's out of bounds, but great catch.
Sima out of bounds. Nice coverage out there by corner Marco Hill, and it will be 3rd down and long.
When you say great catch, you might as well just disregard what I said, because it's an incomplete pass. It's a great catch, but like you said, great coverage there by Mario Hill, and nothing, incomplete, nada. for nothing. So
they're down and long. That's the last thing this Red Hound attack wants to do to start this half is go 3 and out.
Yeah, that's it's been very quick. You know, it's only taken about 47 seconds, 48 seconds off the clock.
Third down and long, zinged across and caught for a first down, just shy of the 40-yard line.
Nice job there, nice pitch and catch. They call it a comeback route, and that's a timing route right there. The ball is out before the receiver, and he turns his back, and as soon as he turns back, the ball is right in his hands. That's a great timing route right there, great comeback and move the chains right there. Corbin needed that big time. Looks like a shortstop throwing to a first baseman right there.
Right across to the 38-yard line.
Which is what that young man will probably be doing, playing baseball for the University of Louisville.
Stevens on the call. And one of the differences in this game, and there are a couple, the inability to run the football.
Yeah. Like I said, I think they do it just enough to try to keep you honest. It's not really their bread and butter. It's not what they like to do. I don't know. Like I said, I know it's week 5. Coach has time to try to hone in on that or try to get his guys. He knows what he has up there, so on his front 5. So he knows if they're more pass blockers or if they're more push-it linemen. So, but he likes this a lot.
Pass out in the flat, grabbed by Stevens, evading tackles. There's a flag on the play as Stevens taken down close to a first down.
And it looks like, is that Tatron Cox? Number 25 out there making a play?
Yeah, Tayton Cox, 6'3", sophomore.
Tayton, I'm sorry, I apologize. Tayton, a nice catch right there, getting upfield, but it looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Red Hounds right there. It's going to move him back.
An illegal man downfield, the indicator from Jimmy Powell. And for Corbin, that will be only their second penalty in this game.
Yeah, they haven't been penalized much, but you know it's the inability to run the football. They can't run the football, and then next thing you know, they put themselves in situations where they're going to throw the ball 20, 25 yards for a first down. Doesn't bode well.
And Elam going to chuck it to the near sideline. Too tall for Creekmore. Nice coverage. That was Dakotas Fields, the corner.
Yeah, nice coverage right there. Same thing on the other side with the comeback route. They did it this time, but the ball was overthrown as the receiver, Creekmore, broke out of there to do a comeback. It was just not much of anything there for him. Great coverage.
Corbin 1 for 1 on third down on this drive already. They'll try to recreate the magic here, third down and long, just outside their 35-yard line. And Elam tries to set up a screen and does. Stevens runs under it. Back to the initial line of scrimmage.
Great job right there by number 5. Right there making another play. Cedric Works right there. And I apologize. That's Clay. Clay with the excellent play right there. Linebacker just waits for it, just evades a couple of linemen and makes the tackle right there.
So 4th down and 10. We have had one Corbin punt tonight. It was much begrudgingly, it looked like, on a quick punt.
Mm-hmm.
And now an official stop.
Yeah, we can go back to that last play right there. That was an excellent call right there, screen. But your lineman just did not get to number 6. They didn't get to Caden Clay. And Clay just weaves his way through and makes a play right there. And keeps it at 4th and plus 10. If he doesn't make that play, I know he's going to be close to the first down marker, if not more.
It's a 4th down and about 11. And Corbin.
It looks like he's back a little farther here.
And we're going to have a quick punt by Elam, and that's a doozy as he hooks it back in the field of play at the 35-yard line. And the Broncos finally taken down right at the 36. That was Avion Chenal on the return.
Chenal on the return, and Creekmore on the coverage. 2 of our primetime players tonight, right there holding on. Creekmore just held on and waited for a couple others to help him out there. Nice job. Nice job by Chenal handling the ball.
So the Bronco offense back They've had it 4 times, resulting in 3 touchdowns and interception in the red zone. And they'll have it for the first time in this half from their own 37-yard line, a team averaging 32 points per game on the year.
Well, Farrell Watts is the back this time.
Yeah, didn't see a ton of Watts in the first half as Talbert now with the hand. And Dakari Talbert with a crease on the outside and spins back for a first down as Talbert taken down at about the Corbin 49-yard line and a gain of 14 yards.
And not going to notice it much, but they will notice in the film room Avion Chenault with a great block out there as he comes as Talbert comes in on that jet sweep, cuts it up inside. Chenault just makes a huge block and pushes his man down, almost pancakes him, so Talbot can get the extra 4 yards.
Chenault, a couple of touchdowns in the first half. Dakari Talbot with 4 big touches in this game as Stroutman rolling, and Stroutman for about 4 yards on a first down rush.
Good job there by the Corbin defense. They double covered Chenault right there. He's looking for him on the quick little dig route or hitch route. Saw nothing there, and the quarterback scrambled. Makes a negative into a positive right there. But excellent job there by the Corbin Redhounds, shutting down or trying to key on the main man for Stroutman.
Got Peyton Smith in the backfield for the Broncos. Also Farrell Watts in as well. So a 2-back look with Watts, the primary behind the shotgun Stroutman. And Farrell Watts barreling for a first down as Watts slung down at the 28 and a gain of 18 yards.
Wow, that's a nice job by the lineman right there. It's basically a little fold block or a little trap block right there. He just folds inside your left guard. He folds right, just comes there, look for somebody, seals the linebacker, and Watts does the rest. Nice call, nice job there by the Bronco offense. If they can do that all night, it's going to be a long night for the Redhounds.
Watts unofficially now 2 carries in this game, both in this half. As Peyton Smith directing it around the horn, and Smith out of bounds across the 35.
I would call him Mr. Reliable. Mr. Reliable right there, just handling the ball right there, just giving it to him and out to the right off tackle and just gets what he can get. Right there, you got both guards pulling. It's an old school sweep, and he kind of outruns his lineman, and both his linemen are kicking out, and he just keeps going outside. He saw a little something extra. Most of the time they want both guards, when they pull out, you want the back to cut up inside, but Smith didn't see anything there, so he got what he could get.
Time of possession has really favored the Broncos in this game, and here's another sustaining drive as Smith on a sweep, and Smith darting perhaps back to the initial line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Smith did not cut inside right there, and like I said, he had 2 linemen blocking. They kick out, but he tried to keep going outside, and the defense strung it out. And next thing you know, got a good job by this Corbin Redhound defense.
Well, the hidden yardage there, that's very important. That could have been about a 4-yard loss. Instead, a net gain of 0. And it's 3rd down and 6 again. And Stroutman zings it across, and another drop by Avion Chenault.
I'm going to say the lights are in his eyes. That's not very common. You never see him miss 2 balls in a game. He's got to be lights in his eyes. That was a great route. He just took it down to the marker, did a little curl inside. Quarterback put it on the numbers. You know, at this point, they can laugh about it right now. That Stroutman will say, man, I hit you in a bad spot. And then Chenault will be like, what do you mean? He said, I hit you in the numbers. I'm sorry, I hit you in a bad spot. Hit you in the hands. Sorry, next time I'll throw it up high. They'll laugh about it. At this moment, they can.
4th
they're
down.
Up 2 touchdowns.
And 6, a big 4th down play here. The Broncos 1 for 1 already tonight on 4th. And Stroutman, he's looking for Chenault again. And this time, Avion brings it down.
What a great catch. I guess they're really going to laugh about it because Chenault's going to say, No, man, just throw it above my head so I can jump above everybody and just go get it. So you hit me on the numbers, that's a bad spot. But that was an outstanding, very athletic, showing his vertical catch right there by Chenault. He just goes up and just takes it away from the DB and just says, I can jump higher than you. It's like being out there, on the basketball court when guys smack the backboard or going for a layup. Just, I get higher than you. There's nothing you can do about it, and I'm going to make the play.
Aiden Lawless on for the point after. Chenault with a hat trick tonight. 3 touchdowns, and Lawless tacks on another. Broncos 28, Corbin 7. You're watching Week 5 on Glycod.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Jackson Stroutman, 4 touchdowns tonight, 3 through the air to Avion Chenault, 1 on the ground. And the Broncos now lead by a game-high 21 points as Colton Creekmore in for a touchback.
Nice kick right there. As I said, they've got multiple kickers that can put it in the end zone right there. And that's why Frederick Douglass has been one of the top teams the last 3 years.
Let's take one more look.
He just drops back, just does like a seam post, and he just throws it up there and says, my man, go get it. And that's what he did. He just went up and got it, and that's why he's going to be a future SEC player.
Avion committed, at least presently, to Western Michigan.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought Kentucky might be looking at it.
Well, but the way things change, certainly in the state of...
You just don't know the way things go these days.
Got an empty set here for Cade Elam trying to set up a screen, and that ball caught, and then a quick tackle for a loss. It's Logan Busen reading that well as the ball grabbed by Cole Stevens.
Busen's just all over the place. Where the ball's at, you'll find Busen making a play. They're going with the empty set there, just trying to spread him out, trying to throw a slow dragger out, and Busen just stays on his man, just makes the play.
Now the Red Hounds certainly been outclassed tonight thus far.
Thus far, and as I was saying earlier, that's why Frederick Doug's been one of the top programs, 5A/6A the last couple of years, holding right there.
2 flags. And that's a wonderful catch, but it's likely going to come back. A wonderful catch.
Wow, that's an outstanding catch right there. And we'll see what the white hat is going to call here, but more than likely it's in the area of where holds are.
There's Noah Sima that brought that in. So Trey Person, I beg your pardon on the catch. Trey Person.
Okay, what is his call? He's looking around, he's debating, but they're leaving the flag back there, so it's probably personal foul, face mask, offense.
So it will be against Corbin. Let's take one more look at this great grab despite the numerous penalties.
He rolls out, and Trey just makes a great catch right there. Just dives, makes a great one-handed catch. Too bad it will not count for anything right there with the face mask penalty. They're just shooting themselves in the foot, as they say.
Loss of 10, 2nd down and 20. Corbin, 2 penalties now in this half.
And they've both been huge penalties as well. Not just a 5-yard penalty, they're huge penalties, right when they need it the most.
And a run around the end. That looked like Clay Akins got the call.
There's Jackson Ramsey right there on the tackle right there, just making a big play. Douglas playing for the pass here. Looks like they're going to Well, no, it looks like they're very close to the line there. I guess they're going to, looks like they're almost playing man coverage there.
Third down and long for Corbin. Under 5 minutes in this third quarter. Broncos led 21-7 at half, and they've added another score in this third quarter. As Elam rolls, and he's going to sling it down to Sima, and it's batted away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Number 5, Cedric Works, made the quarterback. Made Elam, made Cade flush out of the pocket there. He rolls left. Almost gets his man there. Sima. Fourth down, more than likely going to punt this one.
Yeah, you certainly would think that would be the call deep inside your own territory.
And as you just mentioned a second ago, the Red Hounds have been outclassed a little bit here thus far.
And Cade Elam, 2 prior punts, be inside his 10. And this one hurried up, and he's got a nice loft on that ball, but right to Chenault. And Avion already 3 touchdowns tonight. Chenault down the 20, and he's going to scoot inside the 10. There is a flag, and Avion will take it in, but keep in mind there is a penalty trailing that play.
Yes, nice catch there by Chenault, and those are the ones you usually take back to the house, the low-line drives. You get on the kick covering team before they know it. Next thing you know, you're running down the field, but looks like we probably got a hold or a block in the back by the punt return team.
Well, this crew is certainly not the most demonstrative when indicating what the penalties are about.
Yeah, they kind of throw their flag and kind of go on their way, don't they? Keep it moving.
Keep everybody guessing. That's clearly against the Broncos here. They will maintain possession, of course.
Excellent field position, though. On the Red Hound 30-yard line, they've been, 5 for 6 now? Is that correct? In scoring, or no, 4, is it 4 or 5?
Yeah, Douglas, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. I correct myself. 4 out of 5. Looking to go 5 out of 6.
Evander Harris, the offensive coordinator, has to be very happy with his team's performance. And the Broncos back to work again. There's a screen pass out in the flat down to the 30-yard line.
Very fortunate it wasn't a block, called block in the back right there.
It was Jeremiah Turner, his first touch tonight. Turner, one of the quad running backs for this sound Bronco offense.
You're a running back. You got to be hungry for carries, and you know you're going to get many opportunities. So when you do get your opportunity, you got to shine.
No gain officially. As the Broncos back at their 30 is Stroutman up in the pocket. And this time he's brought down for a loss.
Yeah, not happening this time. Salas Mahan making a play right there, number 10. Been all over the field. But I think a game like this could be really beneficial for Corbin right now. I know things aren't going their way right here as we're late in the third, but they can find out a lot about themselves. Sometimes it takes a loss or a game like this to find out a lot about what you need to do and what you need to work on to make yourself a better team down the road.
Well, this team's certainly building for another postseason run.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's the only way. That's the only way they live down there. It's postseason or bust.
Really surprised their last state championship back 1982, all the way back.
And it's crisscross trap.
Jeremiah Turner, the decoy, and there's a handoff inside.
Yeah.
Farrell Watts close to the 20.
Quarterback hands it to Watts, and Watts just hands it back to the receiver. You call it different things. Some call it crisscross trap. Sweep right, reverse inside. Call it a number of things, but what ends up happening is the man with the ball starts out on the right and comes back left. Gains a few yards on that.
That looked like about a 9-yard pickup, so 4th down and short. And the Broncos 2 out of 2 tonight on 4th down. And the offense in tow.
And the referee says that the defensive lineman did not break the plane, so there will not be a flag. I saw him move, but they said he did not break the plane, so here we go.
It's Jeremiah Turner jetting for a first down, and Turner finally brought down at the 12-yard line.
Nice hole right there. You saw big on big. Guys blocking right there, just created a little seam, and that's all the back needed, just a little bit of a seam, and he gets through right there. It's almost like a trap play, trap right, but there was a seam there, and, when it's short like that, as a back, you see a seam, you get it. Try to get that first down.
Just outside first and goal territory, the ball at the 13. As the Broncos leading 28-7 late in this third quarter. And Stroutman, that's Braylon Moss, and Moss brought down very close inside the 1.
Yeah, Moss was caught the dig route. Moss was hustling, trying to get there, trying to get that end zone, but you see as he got pulled down, his knee hit just before the goal line, just before he crossed it. Knee hits right down there, then he crossed the goal line, but to no avail, so it's going to be first and goal inside the 1. We were talking about the Red Hounds not having championships since '82, but even though that, they have been a solid, good team. But, there's that team Boyle County that's been very, very, very good. That's been probably their nemesis there for years and years. They're a lot of people's nemesis, actually.
Defeated the Red Hounds the last 2 postseasons. There's Jeremiah Turner. Good to see him out there. First and goal. He's been key on this drive, and Turner shifting gears and short.
Can't get there. The pulling guard and tackle kind of got in his way right there. They're submarining, as I say, submarining, but the defensive line, they're going down low, almost submarining, so those big guys can't move. And they stuffed the guard and the tackle trying to pull, and next thing you know, the back had no place to go, and it's a good job by the Corbin defense, the rest of them, to get there and make a play.
Going to have second down and goal when we come back. 3 quarters in the books. Broncos perhaps on their way to their second straight win. They lead Corbin tonight 28-7. Joey and I have more after this on Glycod.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be $1 million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world. Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Back live tonight on the farm. Frederick Douglass deep inside the Corbin 2. They're going to mark it just outside the 1. Be second down and goal.
So these big guys make their money. It's where Gillespie, Carter, Dowles, these guys is where they make their money. They inside the 1 here.
Jeremiah Turner in the backfield, and it looks like a Bronco timeout.
Lavelle Martin, the center, or 57. Guys in there getting toe-to-toe. Looks like they're going to, I don't know what some call it. Some call it bull truck offense. Some call it ground mound, heavy set. But these looks like these guys are going to just kind of go toe-to-toe and go mano-a-mano, and best man win, and hopefully your back can get through her and score a touchdown.
Take a look at Week 6 card next week for Glycod. A pair in Indiana. And then Male perhaps a number 1 in 6A if their score holds, as they're leading Trinity in the second half. We'll also have Anderson County, South Oldham, and Ballard, Tates Creek. Again, that's Week 6 coming up next week on Glycott. So the Broncos, they're off next week, and they're going to have a second down and goal inside the Corbin 2.
Well-deserved rest. No schedule they played.
And a touchdown, Jeremiah Turner.
He just followed number 64, Jackson Dowles, right there. Dowles just pulls right. Next thing you know, no one's there for him to block, and as you can see, he goes through, so does the back. He goes through, so does the back. They both cross the goal line, and touchdown, Douglas.
Aiden Lawless has kicked a couple through on extra points, as has Steven Aranda. And it looks like Lawless will attempt this one. Logan Busen will hold. Logan was involved in the homecoming court tonight. Not sure exactly the outcome of that.
I don't believe he won.
Hold is down, and the kick is up, and the Broncos add another to the tally. 35-7. They lead Corbin. More coverage on the other side of this pause.
But he is winning the game.
Road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Glycott on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycott.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycott.
Jeremiah Turner in for his first touchdown of the evening, the second on the season.
Chip Lawless puts this in the end zone again.
Yeah, Lawless already with one touchback. This just on the outskirts. And Corbin, bring it down at about the 17-yard line.
Good coverage there by the Broncos. Just fighting down there, making a play.
And what's the plan here really for both these teams as we near the 11-minute mark in this fourth quarter?
Stay healthy.
Yeah, there you go.
Stay healthy. That was a nice tackle there by Johnny Kahn, by the way, number 27. But no, stay healthy. You know, like you said, it's a nice matchup, 4A versus 6A. But and you find out about yourself either way, which is why you play these games. But you want to stay healthy. Stay healthy. Get ready for district play. District play coming up.
Pass out in the flat up at the 20-yard line. And Corbin with a first down to the 34. That's Trey Person.
And it looks like Trey got a cramp right there. Trey caught a cramp right there. Nice run by Trey on the little screen out in the flat. Gets the first down and catches the cramp. But no, what you want to do is you want to stay healthy in games like this. If it gets to where it is at this point right now, you're still working on stuff. You got guys out there working, getting their repetition, getting their reps in, putting in work, especially for the Bronco team because they're off next week. They have a week off, so coach wants to get all the guys in as much work as he can because next week he won't be able to get that work. Then they'll start their district play. I believe Corbin has a game against Hazard next week. Then they start their district play. So then that's when you start seeding. You get in district play and start seeding yourself for the playoffs, for the big show, for the big dance.
Take a look at the Broncos' schedule. Joey mentioned the off week next week. Then a big one looming here in 14 days against Male. Male leading Trinity 21-6 late in the third quarter.
And it's funny. And I guess that's why we play the game. What's funny is, as I've watched that game, the Male Trinity game, Male beats Trinity as they are at the moment. Not to say the game's over, but you'd be very surprised at the score. But then you see they struggle with St. X and win in overtime. Then St. X comes back and last year dominated Trinity, which you're thinking like, it's just, and I guess it's a situation of a personnel, in that situation. But it just makes you go, But like you said, that's why they play the game.
Shaping up to be a very interesting second half of the season.
Oh, yeah. And then you got this area for 6A football.
to Corbin with a first down at the 33. As Elam will screen pass out in the flat down to the 36-yard line, gain of a couple.
It looks like a nice play there by number 15.
So Jonah Mahan on the grab.
Yeah, Mahan. There you go. Hardly see that with the glare. Nice job right there by him, and then nice tackle there by DB.
Near side handoff. It's Clay Akins, and Akins fighting for yards and grabbed about 4 yards short of a first down.
They are showing a little running game here, and when you can spread a team out like that and gain some yards, you know, they are using clock, but like I said, this is where you use a game like this is where you use that and you work on it and you work on it, you work on it, you're going against somebody else, and you see what happens on film and you find out how to make yourself better.
That's very well said. 3rd down and 4. Elam facing pressure. 3rd down and 4. And Elam, first down.
Nice job by Elam right there. All his guys are covered. The pressure's on him. He steps back and runs outside the contain and gets enough for the first down. That's a really nice play there by Elam. That's pretty classy play right there. I like that a lot.
He's a very accomplished rusher as well. 81 rush yards, but 4 rush touchdowns on the season.
And I don't think that's his forte, but, you know, he does it well. He does it well when he has to.
Screen pass out in the flat. That might be Mahan again. Nope, I beg your pardon. That's Akins with the grab, and Clay Akins out close to the 45.
Nice job. Nice play right there. They bring someone. Akins goes out there to the flat like a hot route. Catches it. It just has to beat one guy. Beats him just enough to get some yardage, get some positive yardage. And the Red Hounds, they are moving the ball right now.
That's 2 times you've said a hot route tonight.
Hey, you know, it's basically you see the outside that linebacker come, and when he comes, and all it is, the back just takes his place. You know, it's like hot. I'm here. I'm right there. You know, hit him right there. Now, right now that they did not send him, and he's covered, but yet,
and dislodged at the very last moment for the incomplete pass.
And on that time, your back went out right there, but you had 2 linebackers on him, and the DB almost ran up there too. And then when they threw when the football was thrown, he was fortunate enough to get back there and dislodge the ball.
It was to Corey Fields. The second time we've seen him break up a pass tonight.
Yeah, he's getting back there. He's done a good job. He's done a real good job. He says a lot of I don't want to say youth, but a lot of first-time starters this year. So those guys are doing a good job, and they say they're earning their keep.
Well, that was one of the things you mentioned in the pregame, the back 7, the inexperience, but the growth of the secondary. It's 3rd down and 4, and a wonderful catch for a first down.
And are they going to say he was inbounds? Yes, they are. What a nice catch over the shoulder, and there he is right there. That's Noah Seema with the great catch. That's a great pitch and catch. You know, they must work on that all the time because that is right over the outside shoulder. It's perfect right there. Right there down the sideline. It's not out of bounds. It's perfect. It's got to be something you work on all the time, and it looks beautiful when they do that, when they complete that.
Down to the 13, Noah Seema with a big grab, and Corbin on the doorstep. Akins, a shifty run, and Akins just shy of the 5.
And Akins may be a back there. They're finding their back now. Maybe Akins is their guy. Maybe that's the guy that they're going to use in these situations now because he's gained positive yards here all this 3rd quarter and in the 4th.
The 2 receivers flanked out to the near. Again, Corbin without for the entire second half. Cam Estep and Eli Petrowski with some injuries. And a handoff just short, it appears, of a first down.
Yeah, Busen on the tackle right there just kind of contains on the edge and grabs the back, pulls him down, and host other Broncos help out. But this is a nice play right there. See the big bodies moving. blocking off defenders right there, but like Busen just finds his way through there and wraps up the back.
So 3rd down and 1. Corbin can pick up a first down as the line of scrimmage marked at the Douglas 4.
Now look at their line. They have a nice size line too. Push tush. Quarterback sneak. Let's go more conventional.
Only needed a yard.
And the conventional quarterback sneak, we don't call it the push tush, gets enough for the first.
Or not. No, it will be a first down. So Cade Elam brings it 1st down and goal for Corbin. As the Red Hounds, they trail 21-7 at half. They'll try to get something on the board here in the 4th.
And Elam has football offers from EKU. He has offers from Marshall. I think he's talked to the U of L coach, which, he's talked to him because he's going to probably go down there and play baseball at the University of Louisville. Oh, great hands.
Elam on a slant.
Oh, nice dime right there. That shows you he could go in the hole right there and gun one over to first base. That's your shortstop. That's, he reached over and grabbed that like he's going in the hole as a shortstop, gained control of that and threw a bullet, a dart over there to his wideout. Just great coverage over there by the DB.
Is Elijah Ward trying to break up that pass intended to Colton Creekmore?
Yeah, that was a great pass, but a great job on defense. Great job by the DB. But that arm right there shows you what he's got. Shows you what Cade has.
And Elam with an inside handoff, and that's going to be a Corbin score.
That was pretty easy right there. Like I said, Corbin, they have some size on that line as well. And I think when coach figures out, like I said, in your first time coaching, it takes you a little while to figure out what you want to do and what you can do. And guys have probably done something or done some form of something for the last 2 or 3 years. That's basically an option route. Now that whole line just seals down right there, and the defense end comes off, and he goes to the quarterback. The back gives it to the quarterback, gives it to the running back scores. Easy play.
Clay Akins with the touchdown, and the point after up and in for Sima. 35-14, Corbin on the board, and we'll step aside more coverage. You're watching Week 5 on Glycod.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Back live on the farm, Week 5. Chris Labar, along with former U of L Cardinal Joey Hamilton. Welcome back. Been a great performance tonight by Douglas.
Hey, Douglas has put on a show. Corbin's shown there's no quitting them. I'm debating or wondering if they're coming up with onside kick. Looks like they have the hands team out there for Douglas. But this is another thing I talked about. Here's your opportunity to work on a onside kick. You might be able to do that. You never know. You work on onside kick coverage, work on, both teams get to work on an opportunity to get to work on this. They pooched it most of the night. It's about the 30.
And this time Sima drills it and just will hook it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the first time they kicked it deep and kicked it out of bounds. So that's going to be ball out on 35, I believe, for Douglas. So, but the other kicks were pooch kicks over to his right at about the 30-yard line. So, in favor of that, you never tell a coach what to do, but if you're going to kick it out of bounds, you might as well onside kick it. And you may gain 5 more yards if they get it, but at least you have an opportunity to get the ball in that one.
Tay Allen now in the backfield for the Broncos. You go back to his big 4th down conversion. That was a big play in the game in the first half.
Huge play right there. That was one of those defining plays. You say, let's think about that. Here we go with the trap again.
And Allen lumbering forward for a couple.
So Allen coming out, and who's coming in? Number 13.
Jeremiah Turner with a touchdown tonight as well.
Yeah, so it's like He comes out, then Smith goes out. Number 29 goes in. So you got Moss going in. You got Smith going out. You just got guys just running in and out, Turner runs back out. They may have had too many on the field. But like when you have a plethora of backs like that, what a luxury. A luxury. Say, you go.
Well, keep in mind when the Broncos get back Darion Talbert, their standout receiver, this offense, I think, can really grow. There's Jeremiah Turner, and Turner darts back inside. A first down and a tackle up to the 48-yard line, a gain of 12.
And as he goes out, guess who comes in? Number 23. It's like it's if someone put a blindfold over you and it's like, you go, no, you go. Yeah, what a luxury. What a luxury. And like you said, once they get Turner back, it's gonna be hard for teams to hold them.
First down and 10. This Corbin defense certainly been up against it a great amount tonight, trying to stop this high-octane Frederick Douglass offense. Terry Kaysen in motion. And there's an inside handoff and a first down to the 32-yard line is Watts brought down.
Touchdown saving tackle by Mason Salmons. Mason makes the touchdown saving tackle there. But, like I said, regardless of what has happened now, it's good for a team like Corbin to get this on film to see, okay, where can we get better? What do we need to do for the rest of this season to make sure, because, they're building for the playoffs. They're building for that postseason run again.
And there's a flag.
That was an Oscar.
A 5-yard freebie.
Yeah, defensive lineman just jumped across right there, and the lineman kind of fell out. I was like, I don't think it was that much, but that's pretty. I said, that was Oscar worthy.
Coming up at the conclusion of this game, we'll have the Elite Building Products Most Outstanding Player. Also update you on other area scores. This Bronco bunch on the verge of a 3-2 start leading into the bye week.
On homecoming. That's a good way to end homecoming, then have a bye, and then get your troops ready for the rest of the season going.
With Mail on deck on October 4th as Watts blasts through the hole. Pharaoh Watts running for a first down.
Watts, did they call it a fumble or are they saying he was down? They said he was down. What a run right there. Watts just fighting his way through. You're right there, a little trap to the right. Watts follows through, goes through, breaks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 7 tackles right there. Great job by Watts. What effort. Nice effort there.
First down at 10. And the Broncos certainly in no hurry here as they bleed possession. Under 5 minutes to play. Chenault in motion. There's Tate Allen on the tote, and Allen sneaking through the hole.
Allen just a junior right there, but you look at the run before there with Watts, he's got offers from EKU, Miami, Ohio, and Toledo. So, he's not too shabby himself right there. You get a guy who's got 3 offers going right there. You got Tate Allen coming right back in. Got Peyton Smith right there, who's a senior, who's done the yeoman's job with the workload right there. You got quality guys right there. Just a lot of quality right there. Like I said, when they get Turner back, they're gonna be a hard force to reckon with.
Yeah, Darion Talbert, an outstanding outside receiver for the Broncos. Second down and 7.
They won't be able to double up on Chenault then, and just, wow, how explosive could they be?
Yeah, Chenault 3 touchdowns tonight. There's Pharaoh Watts again. And the Broncos can pick up a first down. There's a late flag.
Don't know what that flag's going to be, but looks like it's going to be a trap to the right in the back. Just saw a crease to the left and got in there and got what he could get. That's usually the area of holding, but let's see what they call. Dead ball personal foul against the Broncos.
Well, that's the first one of those tonight. This team has been very clean tonight in terms from a penalty standpoint.
Coach, that's what Coach talked about. Coach talked about cleaning up the penalties and not having the turnovers. Those were some of the things that they were going to be, if they were going to be successful the rest of this year with. You know, like I said, that cost them. I think the turnovers cost them the Trinity game because both teams would score. Trinity scored, they scored. Trinity scored, they scored. But then when they fumbled, Trinity scored again, and I think that was the point and the momentum there that they couldn't overcome. And then when they lost to Manual, they had 4 or 5 huge plays, and then they were called back because of penalties, and that what got them sent to overtime. And then Manual just outlasted them there because of a penalty or two by the Broncos. So Coach said we're cleaning up those 2 areas. We could be a strong 6A opponent.
Second down and long. Broncos can get a first down if they take it down to the 2. Jeremiah Turner in the backfield. He'll lead block for Dakari Talbert, and Talbert down the sideline sneaks it back in play, and Talbert all the way down close to a first down.
Yeah, what a strong play. They ran that play earlier in the jet sweep earlier, and that's when I saw Talbot run. I really like he runs hard. He runs super hard. He just comes out there and has a couple guys in front of him, runs past 1, runs past 2, nice cut, takes about 2 or 3 more with him and steps out of bounds there. But strong run by Talbot.
No first down and goal.
Well, they're calling it 4th and
goal.
goal.
I beg your pardon. Excuse me.
It's 4th and 1 from the 1. Well, he's at the 2.
So 4th down and very short for the Broncos. They can get a first down. Just over 3 minutes left. And Stroutman in the shotgun.
Now, what are they going to – timeout there. Timeout there.
Broncos pause play for 30, and we'll keep things here.
Okay, I was just going to say, I know I'm old school sometimes, but when you're down in the goal line and you go in that shotgun and you go back 5 yards or 4 yards to gain 1, and sometimes I'm just like, now most of the time these teams do it, but when they don't do it, it just kind of hits me in a spot like, why do we go back 5 yards to just try to hand off to go – and like I said, I know it's a sign of the times, and teams do it all the time, and they're very successful with it. I guess it's just the times when they aren't successful, and I'm like, so you went back 5 yards to try to get 1, so basically you need 6 yards. So instead of 4th and 1, you're 4th and 6. But like I said, with a line like this and the way they've been blocking, they. And like I said, everyone does it, and I've changed with the times. I know they say some people don't like to change. I've changed with the times. I've adapted. I understand it. I understand it 100%.
Tay Allen and Jeremiah Turner both out there for the Broncos.
Got Watts out there too. So it looks like, is this going to be some Wildcat action, looks like. Wildcat with Allen. No, the quarterback's out there. I see him. He's under the center. See, look, now he's going to make me look foolish. He's going under the center here.
Yeah, Jackson Stroutman is up under center. Broncos need a yard to move the chains.
Oh, they got him.
And
they got him. And
Corbin back for the big sack.
And maybe that's why they don't do it, because too much pressure right there. So make me look like a fool making that comment. But, no, that's a great job there by the Corbin defense right there. Awesome job. You got number 22 making a great play. I'm sorry, number 10 right there making a great play.
Is that Griffin Bates?
Yeah, Bates. Yeah, Bates and Salmon right there making the play. Or Mayhem. Play after play after play.
Mahan.
Is it Mahan?
First down and 10, Corbin. 39-game regular season win streak. Perhaps coming to a close at the hands of Douglas.
It does. Well, Douglas is, they've got their own streak of themselves. They've beaten, I don't know how many Lexington teams in a row now. They've got a streak of their own there. They've got a young quarterback in.
Well, about that many, 34-plus wins. There's a sack in the backfield, the new quarterback is Mason Salmon's coach's son. Very promising sophomore.
Yes. Coach spoke highly of him. But yeah, it's interesting that this Douglas team has not lost to a Lexington team, I don't believe. And I don't know how many years, maybe ever. I don't know.
No, they have not. Still unblemished.
Yeah, and that's for 8 years. That's 8 years that about three to four teams a year, they have not lost. So they got their own streak going.
We'll take on Bryan Station here on Saturday, October 19th. That one perhaps could be challenging. Defenders always stern under head coach Philip Hawkins.
Yeah, they give them a good game all the time, and you imagine play these teams district play or play these teams in the playoffs, and we got a Bronco down.
You certainly hate to see that in the context of this game with just over 2 minutes and a blowout in the fourth quarter. So we will step aside. Timeout on the field. Douglas over Corbin 21-14. You're watching Glycod.
Road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Broncos back to work here on the defensive end. It'll be third down and long for Corbin.
Jared Suter's all right, got up on his own power, walking off. Almost had a little dance coming over to the sideline. Senior, 5'7", 215. Looks like he'll probably go back in next play. Look, he's got his helmet going. He's probably going to come back. Let's see. He's under the tent. They'll figure it out here, but seems to be all right.
Your first time up here, what'd you think of the complex?
I love it. It's a really super complex. I've been to a few other complexes around the state, and this is one of the top by far. The football field, the baseball field. It's great. The scenery over there. You see Lexington.
Third down and long.
See the buildings over there when I was looking around. It's great. It's great. Plenty of room. Spacious. Outstanding.
Special thanks to Frederick Douglass High School for having us here tonight. We will have volleyball coming up on Wednesday, girls volleyball, as the Broncos travel to Lafayette. And the regular season winding down in girls volleyball. And we'll see what Corbin elects to do here, fourth down and long inside their 5.
It looks like they brought out Dakari Talbert. Is that him ready to return the punt there? And looks like you have some other young men in there on defense for the Broncos. Are they going to punt that, or
the
clock's running? They're trying to let the clock run as much as they can. I guess they call a timeout there, and then.
Well, the differential between play and game clock means Corbin will have to do something as they burn a timeout.
But it's fourth down, so will they run it or will they punt it?
Again, we'll update the score ticker at the conclusion. Lots of game scores, lots of finals coming in. And the Broncos 3-2 through the first half of the year.
And what a 3-2 that is. If someone were to say that the Broncos are 3-2, and you knew their background over the last 5 years, you'd be like, "What? 3-2? How do you figure?" But you got to figure they played Bowling Green. They played Trinity. They played Manual. They played this Corbin team. That's four of the top teams in the state right there. And Tate's Creek is an up-and-comer with those juniors they've got.
And Elam going to kick off, or at least punt it off, I should say, as Douglas perhaps one kneel down away from.
And we got a flag down. We have a flag. Don't know what that is. The ref threw that in, and
it's back at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, if you said Frederick Douglass was 3-2 after you've seen them go 15-0 and 15-1 the past 2 years, someone would be like, what? 3-2? But they played quality opponents, and that's what Coach wants to do to get himself ready for this 6A playoffs down the road. And so it is a flag on.
Not exactly certain. Well, it's on Corbin as the ball marched all the way down. They're going to take this close to the 25. They'll mark it back at the 29, and
I think they're going to take a knee. That'd be the.
Coach Salmons was in Coach McPeak's wedding. They're friends. Let's take a knee. And
I think that's what he's going to do. That'd be the right thing to do there. Take the knee and
wish him a safe travel home. And
exactly. And that's what he's going to do. And that's what buddies do. You know, come back and fight another day.
It's a big win for Douglas, and all the best to this Corbin team. Again, shorthanded in the second half with two very talented players, but this team will be heard from at some point this year.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to be back. You know that they're going to compete in 4A. They're going to be probably down to that Final Four, and once it gets down to that Final Four, they're going to be one of those teams that are going to be going to be bidding for that 4A title.
Final score tonight, Douglas 35, Corbin 14. Much more programming ahead. We'll have the Elite Building Products Most Outstanding Player also update, the score ticker, and much, much more. Thanks a lot for watching. Glycod.com. We'll be right back.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Whether it's your first time or your latest, let Tim Rose find your dream home. Tim is a licensed real estate agent with Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty in Lexington. Tim is a seasoned and fair negotiator who's willing to go far and wide for clients all over Kentucky. Check out hashtag Tim Rose Sold across all social media where pricing matters. Tim Rose and Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty. Together, we do more.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides start with next level savings. Drive home the new 2024 Kia Forte or crowd favorite 2024 Kia Soul. Your choice, just $199 down and $199 a month. And score 0.9% on select models, like the hot new 2024 Kia Sorento and 2024 Kia Sportage.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia, your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit them online at CartownKiaUSA.com.
Welcome back to Lexington. Frederick Douglass defeats Corbin tonight on Week 5 action here on Glycott, 35-14. Tonight's drive of the game is brought to you by Central Kentucky Driving School. They're raising the bar on driver education. To sign up for more information, you can visit drivecky.com. They're safety-focused with state-certified instructors. Again, it's a drivecky.com. Let's go back to the first drive of the game. Douglas, 8-play drive. It all started with that short kick and Avion Chenault 19-yard touchdown reception. And that really got things going favorably for the Broncos.
Yeah, just throw it up high to Chenault. He catches the ball at the back of the end zone. Strautman kick for the extra point there. But then Corbin comes right back down. And, they come right back down. Cade Elam on a 2-yard run. Penalties by the Bronco defense, which Coach talked about. Which 2 penalties put them inside the inside the 5-yard line, and Cade Elam scores right there. Next thing you know, Avion Chenault comes back again in the second quarter. 20-yard touchdown pass from Strautman. Just throw it up high. Strautman, nice throw there. Aranda kick to make it 14-7. Then next thing you know, Strautman. It was the Strautman drive. We can call that the Strautman drive. 2 big third-down plays. Strautman gets the first down, then Strautman takes it in from 2 yards out to make it a 21-7 game.
Joey, what was the difference in this game?
Do I want to say the line? The line, the offensive line, and the I don't want to say that. I just felt like it was a different class of football.
Yeah,
I felt that it seemed like one team was playing one style of football, and one team was playing checkers, the other team was playing chess. Yeah, really, it was never really a game. It was never really in doubt. Even though Corbin scored, you just kind of felt they didn't have a chance tonight. It was just one of those games where too many things were going well. They had no one to contain Chenault. Right there, and then the assortment of backs with the size of that line and the way they were just making plays, and then Strautman just willed his team to win there. In that one drive where he just 3rd and 9 takes it for the first down, another 3rd down play takes it for the first down, then takes it in itself, and it just seemed like a different brand of football. And then with two of your, when one guy gets hurt a little bit and the other guy goes out for you, 2 of your main guys go out, then it's like you could just kind of tell that the will of the Corbin Redhounds, when you don't have 3 or 4 guys, you can try as hard as you want. I've been in that situation where, I was in a state championship game. We lost a quarterback, starting running back, receiver, and a starting defensive end, and we're playing Brown. So, if you don't have all your horses, all your guns, when you're going up against the best, and we end up losing like 44-21, when you don't have everything, it's like you put someone in there and you're not saying he's not as good, but he's not as good. And so when they didn't have those 2 guys in their receiver, it kind of hurt the quality of how they moved the ball.
Let's take a look at some of your final numbers presented by Man of War Harley-Davidson, and the disparity on the ground. 280 for Frederick Douglass.
4 horsemen plus Strautman. 4 horsemen. They just give it to this guy. Like I said, you put a blindfold on and spin somebody around in a circle, and you just put your hand out and I want you to play running back. I want you to play running back. I want you to play running back. It didn't really matter. Didn't matter. All 4 of those guys got in there and did quality work. And like I said, with that offensive line, and Coach talked about, he worked on it. He made some changes last week. And, whatever he did last week, it obviously paid off again this week because, when you get 280 yards to, on the line, so that's it.
Take a quick pause. Our most outstanding players presented by Elite Building Products when we come back on Glycott.
Your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides start with next level savings. Drive home the new 2024 Kia Forte or crowd favorite 2024 Kia Soul. Your choice, just $199 down and $199 a month. And score 0.9% on select models like the hot new 2024 Kia Sorento and 2024 Kia Sportage.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
Whether it's your first time or your latest, let Tim Rose find your dream home. Tim is a licensed real estate agent with Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty in Lexington. Tim is a seasoned and fair negotiator who's willing to go far and wide for clients all over Kentucky. Check out hashtag Tim Rose Sold across all social media where pricing matters. Tim Rose and Keller Williams Bluegrass Realty. Together, we do more.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Tonight's Most Outstanding Player presented by Elite Building Products in Nicholasville. They're locally owned and offer an outstanding selection of windows, doors, and siding. Stop by 242 Wilson Drive in Nicholasville or visit them at EliteKentucky.com. For Corbin, in a losing effort, Cade Elam very strong tonight.
Elam showed his heart. You know, he carried his team. Lost 2 of his best players. Still throwing the ball on a dime. An excellent example is the one the ball was snapped just to his right. He catches it, throws a dart in there. It's good coverage, but I mean for, you know, that short of a window to throw one like that. Then he threw a couple of deep balls just right on the money to his guys, just right over the shoulder. So, you know, kudos to him. Cade Elam, you know, player of the game, awesome.
And for Douglas, certainly could have gone a few ways. Avion Chenault 3 touchdowns, but Jackson Stroutman, his most sound game of the year.
Stroutman is growing up. You know, Chenault, we've seen what he can do. You know, saw what he could do last year, saw what he could do this year. You know, for them to go far this year, as far as they'd like, you know, even that next step of what they did from last year, it's going to take this man right here. And Stroutman, if he can do what he did all the rest of the year, what he did tonight, I think they will prevail on top.
Let's take one more look at Week 6. 5 games for you. 2 in Indiana. Male, PRP, Anderson County, South Oldham, and then Ballard versus Tates Creek. Couple minutes left at Trinity, and Male trying to hang on. They lead in that one 21-16, so perhaps number 1 opponent here on this field on October 4th.
I believe it will be. You know, Male, I don't think they I don't think well, unless they have a hiccup game. They have a hiccup game, which, you know, Coach Wolf doesn't usually have hiccup games. He usually gets his guys ready where they need to be, and I think Male will be looking forward to it. I think they're looking forward to that, because if they've beaten Trinity, now they want to say, since Trinity won state, they want to beat this team, which Trinity beat in state, and they might feel like there's a little,
Sure.
a little, the words I'm looking for. I don't want to say it out there, but after last year, an opportunity to go to the state championship, and they didn't. So, they might feel they owe Douglas a little something. But
Enjoyed it tonight. It's great to work with you.
It's great to work with you. I love being up here in Lexington. I love coming to Lexington. Like I say, it's beautiful up here. You can see the buildings up here when it's light up here. It's nice over here. I really like it over here a lot.
Thanks so much for watching tonight on Glycod.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We try to bring the most positive productions of high school sports throughout the sports calendar. That'll do it for our crew. Our producer tonight is Steve Bird. Joe O'Million did a great job on camera. Shidro Artistani, our assistant for Joey Hamilton. I'm Chris Labar. Good night from Lexington. You've been watching high school football on Glycod. Good night.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod. From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Football, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Never underestimate you. Tonight's game was brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. Community Action Council. New Vista. Tech24. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. And Fast Signs.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @GlyCod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from GlyCod.